Good evening, hockey fans, and what is going on? It is, once again, your host, Neil Villapiano, the host of the Devil's State of Mind podcast, right here on the Hockey Podcast Network. And welcome to another exciting, very special live watch-along here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Tonight, Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the New York Rangers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Lightning come in with a win tonight. They will move on to the Stanley Cup Finals to take on the Colorado Avalanche and put themselves just 4 wins away from an unprecedented third consecutive Stanley Cup. While the Rangers will look to try to force a Game 7 on Monday, which will be back at Madison Square Garden. It should be an exciting one. We already got a couple of score predictions, which I love. This network and everything we do here at the network are sponsored by our awesome friends over at DraftKings Sportsbook. Make sure you guys go sign up for DraftKings right now. Use our promo code, which you can see right here at THPN, and tell them that Neil Villapiano sent you. These streams are also subscriber-based chats. So if you want to get in on the action, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you can jump in and interact with us all night long. Also, don't forget to leave a like on the stream as well and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new live watch logs that we do right here on the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. We already got a bunch of comments. Andrew H., my good buddy, says Bolt's first goal is Kucherov. Interesting. So I'm going to hold you to that, Andrew. I'm actually going to hold you to that. So we'll see if you're right about that prediction. And then he also says 5-3 Bolts tonight. He says, real deal, Neil. Good to see you, Andrew. Jacob, always a pleasure to see you as well, my friend. He's going again with another shutout. This is the third consecutive stream that Jacob is going with Tampa to win in a shutout. He's going 3-0 Tampa tonight. Good to see you, my good friend, Archduke Ramon. Hope you're doing well. One of the many exclusive members of the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Jeff Nelson going with a 4-2 Lightning win. Archduke going with 3-1 Tampa. Jacob also says that Vasilevsky has a .970 save percentage in win to move on games. So elimination games to be more specific. But thank you for that, Jacob. Very, very much appreciate it. Also for Tampa Bay, they have 3 straight wins after they were down 2-0 in this series. Looking to make it a clean sweep of the final 4 games of this series and move on to the Stanley Cup Finals. Jean Bennett, as always, is in the chat. What's going on, Jean? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. He says, what's up, guys? How's the game going? Game hasn't started yet. I'd expect this game to get kind of underway around 8:15, 8:16 p.m. Eastern. I think you can kind of figure out from that what time it will be around your local areas. Jeff says, hi, Mr. Neil. Say hi to Mom. No worries, Jeff. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you as well, Murray. He says, thinking of this game all day, Neil. 4-2 Rangers. So Murray, once again, putting faith in the blue shirts to come away with a win tonight and force a Game 7. Jeff says, Mom is probably watching the Yanks. You are correct about that. I'm sure she'll jump in a little bit later on. Andrew H. says, say hello to Mama for us. I will. You guys, I'm sure, will also be able to at some point. Jean said, word, just finally got back home, so didn't know if I missed the start. Yeah, you haven't missed anything. The game's going to start around 8:15. I've kind of gotten the idea as to, like, they say coverage starts at 8, but really, like, the game starts 8:15 because we'll get the players coming on the ice, national anthem, and then we'll get right into it. Jean's going to go with a defensive battle tonight, a close 2-1 victory for the New York Rangers. So Murray and Jean, so far the only two who are going with the New York Rangers tonight. Archduke with a very specific prediction. Game will start at 8:15 p.m. Eastern and 27 seconds. Archduke, if you're right about that, man, you're a damn psychic. It shows right now on ESPN's Countdown to Puck Drop. We are about 9.5 minutes away from the start of this one as the players are about ready to take the ice for the national anthem. So let's see. So yeah, around 8:15 p.m. Eastern, like I said, will be the start of this one. But yes, we are here, Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. This is how we've gotten to this point. Rangers pretty much dominant through the first 2 games, maybe a little bit less in game number 2. But when it was all said and done, they had a 2-0 lead. Game 3 was a tight one. Rangers had a 2-0 lead before the Lightning came back, won the game with just 41 seconds to go, thanks to a Andre Palat goal, and that helped the Lightning get back in the series, be down only 2-1. And then in game 4, the most dominant win for the Lightning, and probably one of the more dominant wins of this entire series so far for either team. You look at it, they won 4-1 in game number 4, series tied at 2 games apiece. And then we go back to Thursday of this week, game number 5. It was a tight game, very, very tight game, tied at 1, looked like it was going to go to overtime until a great deflection by Andre Palat with a little over 2 minutes to go in the third gave the Lightning the late lead. They scored an empty net goal from Brandon Hagel. And when it was all said and done, the Lightning won by the score of 3-1 and took a 3-2 lead. And that is how we got to Game 6 here tonight. So again, the Lightning win. They move on to the Stanley Cup Finals for the 3rd consecutive year, and they will face off against the Colorado Avalanche. Obviously, if the Rangers win, then we have a Game 7 back at Madison Square Garden on Monday night to determine who moves on to the Cup Final. JT Ramirez says, how are the Avalanche this good? Are they going 16-0? JT, they are very, very good. Definitely not 16-0 because they went 6 games with the Blues, and then in the conference, the conference finals, they swept. So they are a solid 12-1. So the best they could do is to go 16-1, which would be very, very impressive. So far, they're actually 12-2, not 12-1, because they went 6 games with St. Louis. Just wanted to correct myself there. But yes, the Avalanche, other than St. Louis, have really not had much of a test. But I'm sure their biggest test will be in the Cup Final, whether it's against Tampa Bay or the New York Rangers. Archduke says Vino and or H2O. I got the Vino right here for you, Ramon, so do not fret. Cheers, everybody. And then I got my H2O right here as well. I got to take a pregame sip of my wine. So give me a second here. Jeff says he's got a bottle of red wine tonight. Neighbors gave it to me, and I don't really drink wine. We'll see. Anything goes with pizza, right? You know, honestly, Jeff, having a nice glass of wine with some pizza, obviously I think it depends on what type of pizza you get, meaning like what company or whatever, and obviously toppings. But nonetheless, it's a very, very good choice. So cheers to you as well, Jeff. And cheers to you, Andrew. Cheers to everybody. Thank you all so much, as always, for hanging out with us. Don't forget, again, to hit the like button while you're here. And I haven't said this in a while, but I want to say it here. If you are new to the channel, if you just joined the channel, make sure to let me know in the chat that you did so I can give you a special shout out. And one last thing, we also allow donations here on this channel. You do not have to donate. It is not required, but every donation is very much appreciated because, again, we really do appreciate all of your guys' support and helping us continue to put out these great live watch-alongs. All donations go back to the hosts, like myself. Carson Gover is back. He says, let's effing go Tampa. Awesome, Carson, awesome. Let me know if you got a score prediction for us tonight. STL Blues Fan 91 again in the chat. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. And alone to come to the Catalina Wine Mixer, please, right now. Thank you, says hello. What's going on? You must be a new person in the chat. Well, welcome to the channel, and we thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to also leave a like on the stream. Jacob says, Jack Eichel for MVP. You know what, Jacob? If he's fully healthy next year and gets everything clicking, he's obviously going to give himself a shot. There's no question about that. STL Blues says, Daddy Neil. Thank you for the compliment, boss man. Ramon says, wine and pizza goes well. Then again, my food and drink does not always match. Usually, Ramon, especially like when you give us details, they usually don't match. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with being a little bit outside the box, man. Andrew H says, let's get thunderstruck tonight. Andrew feeling good about the Lightning. Jeff says, mine never does. Awesome. Carson says, I'm sorry wasn't here last game. I was at it. Carson, man, you are good, my friend. You are totally good. We thank you for hanging out with us here tonight. We appreciate your support always. STL Blues fan says, Tampa probably winning. Wow. If you feel confident about that, STL, leave a score prediction as well so I can star it, and we'll see where we'll see if you're right. That's the way I look at it. Jacob says that Jack Eichel will score 70 goals next year. That would be unreal. And it's his favorite pizza toppings. It's kind of a good question, Andrew. Very good question. For me, I'm kind of a classic person. I like plain. I certainly like pepperoni. I also like peppers and sausage. That's always a good one. I like grandma's style. So I'm not terribly picky, except I just despise pineapple and ham on pizza. I do not know why people think that's a good idea. It just doesn't make sense. SDL says, Ville Huso to the Devils. I know that the Devils are looking at that situation to see where that goes. Obviously, the Devils do need help in the goaltending department, so Ville Huso would certainly be an upgrade from a lot of the goaltenders that we had certainly this past year. Hi, Neil. It's me, Zoe, underscore Kate, underscore Katie, underscore Cat, just on my other account. Hey, no worries. We thank you regardless for hanging out with us and spending some of your day with us. Carson's going to go with a 3-0 Tampa win. Love it. Epic Play says, where is Isha? Where is he at? He is enjoying this lovely weekend tonight, so do not fret. I am here, and we are still doing this regardless. Sure, he'll be back soon. Jack Eichel will have 23 hat tricks. That would be impressive, Jacob. Very impressive. Everybody says, Neil, let Isha take over. It's up to Isha if he wants to get on here, and I don't know if he's going to come on here. Andrew says, mine are sausage, peppers, and bacon. Never tried bacon. Be kind of interesting. What's going on, Dark Sports Tom? Good to see you again, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Do not forget to smash the like button while you're here. We do appreciate you hanging out with us. L Rangers fans, JT says, Archduke goes Italian sausage with pepperoni. Good options. JT says, dude, put him in the hospital. Oh, yeah, that whole situation where that Rangers fan after game 5, he cold-cocked a Lightning fan. Guy went down. He got up like 5 minutes later. He was okay. But that dude actually also hit another guy after that and now has been banned from Madison Square Garden. Also, shout out to the CEO of the Tampa Bay Lightning for reaching out to that fan and showing his support and everything like that, and also giving him a lot of really cool free stuff, which that was awesome. Neil, you don't like pineapple on pizza, you are cursed. No, I would spin that around and say anybody who likes it is cursed. That's mine. With hot sauce, I don't put hot sauce on my pizza. I definitely don't do that. JT says, go Cowboys. Let's see here. Neil, what is your favorite type of cat? Black and white. Black and white, just like my favorite type of cookie. So I'd say a black and white cat is definitely my favorite. 23 hat tricks is 69 goals. Nice, JT. Very nice. Neil, if you're watching soccer, why is Ecuador being kicked out of the World Cup? I actually don't know. I didn't get any word about that, to be honest with you, Tom. So I can't really answer that. I do watch soccer, but not like as much as I watch like hockey and some other sports, but I didn't know about that. I don't know why Ecuador is getting kicked out. How did the CEO get that guy's Instagram? I'm sure he looked up the guy's name. I'm sure he went around and was able to figure it out. When you're a CEO of a sports team, you have ways that you can figure out, you can find these people. Italian sausage is the boss on pizza. It is good. Mine is Calico. Cool. Got a Maine Coon Cat. Awesome. Carson says Pat for MVP. All right. According to Jacob, Ecuador got kicked out of the World Cup because they cheated. Interesting. Not everybody is a fan of hot sauce. I do like sriracha, though. But the hot pepper chip challenge, that was brutal. You actually did that? God bless you, man. I would never be able to do something like that. That's crazy. They're just wrapping up the national anthem. Jeff says, just like your women. That's actually pretty good, Jeff. I give you that. I will give you that. But national anthem just wrapped up, so we are just moments away from the start of Game 6 here. Don't forget, guys, before this game gets underway, make sure to leave your score predictions in the chat right now. Get them going. Let's try to get a lot of people in here. Igor Shesterkin in net for the Rangers. 5-0 record when facing elimination at 2.57 goals against average and a .930 save percentage. Big Catholic, guys. He makes the sign of the cross before he gets going. Andrei Vasilevsky, last 7 series clinching wins, has an incredible .14 goals against average and even more impressive .995 save percentage and 6 shutouts. So he knows what it takes to get these series over with when he has a chance to eliminate his competition. And he'll look to do that tonight. So, do the Lightning win this game and move on to the Cup final? Or will we have a Game 7 back in the Madison Square Garden? We are about to find out as the puck is dropped and Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals is underway. And it started at 8:16 p.m. Eastern. So, Ramon, you were just off about 30 seconds or so from being exactly right about time as a turnaround shot by Lafreniere is patted aside by Vasilevsky. Neil, I bet they were talking about Byron Castillo as Colombian, not Ecuadorian. That's what I heard. Interesting. That's the way they consider cheating. I wonder what the greater details of that are. Neil, what's your favorite type of dog? Mine is definitely husky, 100%. Interesting. I wonder where I think Sean Butcher said he wasn't going to be in the chat for this one. I know he said he wasn't going to be there like tomorrow, but we didn't have a game yesterday because the Western Conference Finals is over. But I don't remember if he meant also like the next game of this series. Now the Lightning trying to keep the puck in the offensive zone. They do for a moment. Actually intercepted. Brandon Hagel keeps it in the zone. Hagel being pinned along the boards by Keandre Miller, chips it over to Alex Killorn. Killorn behind the net using the power move. He wraps it around the boards back the other way. As Ruda wraps it around the other way. He's kind of going back and forth right now. Alex Killorn now gets the puck chipped off him by Trouba, and he regains it right back. Gives it over to Anthony Cirelli. Cirelli being pinned by Miller, gets it over to Killorn in the right corner. Killorn then chips it, but it's taken away by Miller. Intercepted by Cirelli. Hedman with a drive from the point. That one just goes wide. Ruda follow-up try, and that one gets blocked in front by Trouba. Lightning keeping the pressure on now. Hedman chips it over to the right corner, gets it to Alex Killorn again. Killorn now over to Nick Paul. Nick Paul, he had a big Game 7 back in the first round. He scored both goals in that 2-1 win for the Tampa Bay Lightning in Game 7 against the Leafs in round 1. So he definitely has some experience in these playoffs coming up big in Game 7 as we get an icing here against the Lightning just about 95 seconds into the contest. Let's see here if we got some more thing. HBF says, yo, Neil, what's going on, HBF? Good to see you as always, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Low-key may watch F4 today. That's an interesting choice of sport. Like it. JT says, Brandon Bagel, you're the best YouTuber ever. Neil, thank you so much for the lovely comment. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to smash that like button. Carson says, what's your score prediction? Oh, you know what? You're right, Carson. I didn't even give a score prediction for this one. You know, I'm going to go with a close 2-0 victory for Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. Vasilevsky has 60 career playoff wins, tied for 16th most in the National Hockey League history. Very cool. Elvin Ferdian is saying Lightning going revenge for Rangers. Interesting. So I'm a little bit confused by that, Elvin. Are you saying that the Rangers are going to win or the Lightning? Just so I understand. Also, make sure to leave a score prediction while you're here. Hagel, there we go. What's going on? Frosty says, bro, we aren't bad fans. It's just one guy who makes us look bad. That is how it goes for all the sports fan bases, my friend. Now the Rangers having some pressure in the offensive zone, but it's immediately taken away by Palat. You know, Tampa gets swept by Buffalo in Game 3 in overtime in Mini Stick Hockey League as Bogosian with a wrister that goes right into the breadbasket of Shesterkin, and he'll cover it here, 17:48 to go in the opening period. Neil, they also talked about doping scandal in Ecuador, so would Chile or Italy be replaced if Ecuador gets suspended? I think that would honestly depend on like who's been playing better. I don't know what the situation is. I think it would be hilarious if Italy got in on a technicality, but I think Italy would probably get in over Chile just because Italy won the Europa. What was it called? The Euros this past summer. So that's the only reason why I would probably pick them. I don't know how the whole situation works. Dude was so chirping, so he got what he was coming. I don't support that, but it happens. It does unfortunately happen, and we're just thankful that both guys who got hit, who got punched, are okay. Victor Edmond will sign with the Maple Leafs for 8 years in the Mini Stick Hockey League. 6'3 Rangers Frosty's going with. I like it. Like and subscribe to you, Neil. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's see here is I also, Ramon, I watched the second half of that game. Tough loss for the Red Bulls as a Red Bulls fan. Did not play well today. Nah, Rangers fans suck. There's a lot of them, I will say, that do suck. Not all of them, but that can be said for all fan bases. But I definitely don't tolerate Rangers fans a whole lot, except the ones that are in this chat. You guys are beauts. I have a question. Would you be happy if I Rec Fame won for the Devils versus Pens? Honestly, you got to do what you feel. If you feel like that's the best thing you got to do, HBF, I would say go for it. So we're just about 3.5 minutes into this one here as both teams kind of getting a feel so far early on, and we'll see who's able to strike first in this one. Who do you predict scores the first goal? My money is actually on Mika Zibanejad to... Actually, no, because I said 2-0 Lightning. I will probably go with... I'm going to go with Nick Paul. He's become a little bit of Mr. Game 7 in his own right. Is now an opportunity here. Deflection by Maroon, and that one is stopped by Shesterkin. And then Maroon and Trouba, little pushing and shoving after the whistle there. But a great pass in front by Riley Nash to Maroon. Good deflection, but a better save from Shesterkin. So a great opportunity, maybe the best opportunity early on here for the Lightning. Nearly got on the board. They would probably have to play additional games. Fair enough. Patricia said no Buffalo. Good to see you, Patricia. Hope you're doing well. Every fan base has some mean people, Ramon. You're absolutely right. Ramon, obviously, I could say that there's probably like annoying-ass Blues fans. I could definitely say there's annoying-ass Devils fans. I know that for a fact. Patricia's going Tampa. Patricia, give me a score prediction as well. Would love to know your score prediction. You know, how is Tampa going to win this one tonight? Every team has the best and worst fans. Everybody's equal. Everybody's honestly very, very equal. That's the way I look at it in most sports. Shesty getting testy. Love it, Andrew. Andrew, I bet you used that when you were on the Bottom Line podcast. I bet you said that like during their stream. It's not a Lightning with a chance. Raleigh with a drive, and that one is blocked in front by Lindgren. Ryan Lindgren had the only goal of the of Game 5 as a shot there from Killorn is stopped by Shesterkin. Lightning putting on the pressure early. Chernak over to McDonough. McDonough with a drive, and that one's deflected just over the net. Great deflection. Killorn feeds it in front, and it's broken up. And now the Rangers come the other way. Good opportunity on the deflection by Killorn there, but he actually was able to beat Shesterkin, but it just chipped over the net. So good opportunity there. As now Miller has the puck in the left corner. Now gets it over to Vetrano with a drive, and that one is gloved down by Vasilevsky. Flyers fans are the worst in my opinion. They're certainly up there. They are certainly up there. I have sat next to annoying drunk Blues fans at games. I've definitely had my fair share of that over the years. Lightning have played a total of 65 games in the past 3 seasons in the Stanley Cup playoffs. That is tied with the Blackhawks between 2013 and 2015 for the most all-time in a 3-year span. Patricia says, hi, Neil. Yes, I am fine. Went to lunch with my friend for her birthday. Love it. Love it. Hope you had a great time as here come the Lightning. Backhand try by Shesterkin is covered. So Shesterkin getting peppered a lot here through the first almost 5 minutes. Patricia's going with a prediction here. Nice. Got a lot of emojis all of a sudden coming out, which is kind of interesting. Okay, Patricia has 4-3 Tampa. Love it, Patricia. Thank you so much for the prediction. We got 10. So far, we've had 10 people give me a score prediction. If anybody hasn't done it yet, please do so. Andrew says, all Philly fans beyond bad. Fair enough. My good friend's gotta go. No worries, my friend. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream before you go, and we'll see you in the next live watch along. the time of the month again. Says, you're the best. Bye, Neil. We will see you later on here. As a drive by, Zibanejad goes wide of the net. Rangers trying to keep some pressure on here. They just showed Ryan Strome on the screen. He has had no points through 5 games of this series as the Lightning come the other way. Nick Paul on the right side. He takes a shot. That one's batted by the left leg pad of Shesterkin. Now Shesterkin plays it behind his own net. He'll actually just leave it for Justin Braun. Braun fires it off the boards to get to the Panarin, who feeds it over to Zibanejad with speed. Zibanejad chips it over to Vetrano. Vetrano, using the body, goes around the net. One hands it. He gets crunched to the boards. No penalty. Lightning trying to chip it out of the zone. They can't. Lafreniere gets it to Braun. Braun now over to Schneider. He takes a shot that he whiffed on, and then the Lightning look to come the other way. It's Brandon Hagel. Chips it over to Killorn, who will now chip it into the left corner. Brandon Hagel pinned along by a Ranger. It's now intercepted by Chiarelli. Chiarelli gets to top of the point. Drive there, and that one gets blocked to the side. Brandon Schneider gets it. He makes a long pass trying to reach Lafreniere. Missed him, and it'll be good enough for an icing here. 13:37 to go in the opening period. Still no score here in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Ben is in the chat. He says he's not feeling the best. Ben, first and foremost, man, I hope you feel better, and I hope you get better ASAP. And we thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Even if you're not feeling well, make sure to smash the like button. Neil is a legend according to STL. Thank you, boss man. Appreciate the compliment. I mean, them Eagles fans after winning the Super Bowl, yeah, it was pretty brutal to hear. As now Filipino comes in with a backhand try. That one is stopped by the shoulder of Vasilevsky. STL says, F Blues fans, you annoying fucks. And he's a Blues fan, which is like really kind of funny about it. As now here come the Rangers. Kreider now gets it over to Barclay Goodrow. Goodrow loses the puck. 2 players from each team behind the net right now chipping at the puck. Ref is telling the boys to move the puck here. We've just approached about 7 minutes into this one. It's still being pinned behind the net, and finally he gets dislodged. Kreider gets it. Kreider gets it over to defenseman, now over to Adam Fox. Adam Fox leaves a one-time shot. That one goes wide to the right of Vasilevsky. Lindgren keeps it in for the Rangers. As now Philip Hedl gets it. Hedl now chips it over, gets it back to Kreider. Chris Kreider with the puck. Feeds it over to Lindgren. Lindgren tried to feed it over to Hedl, got broken up by Victor Hedman. Hedman will get it to Ross Colton, who will chip it out of the zone. Jeff said we had season tickets to the Blues games for years, and unfortunately it was the whole group of drunks. Am I the only one? And I was only 8 at the time. Start them young, I guess. You know, you experience that pretty quickly when you go to sporting events in general. Shots are currently 7-5 in favor of the Lightning, which is kind of good news for the Rangers since they obviously do better when they're getting outshot. Edward Bellemare takes it away for the Lightning, chips over the right side. He gets to Riley Nash, who will just chip it in and go after the puck. STL believes Bolts are probably winning. All right. Patricia also hoping that Ben feels better. Love it. If any Bolts fans talks crap, I'm not going to be happy. The funny thing for us is that I don't think we have one specific Lightning fan that's in the chat. Usually, as a sharp angle try by Riley Nash is stopped by the left shoulder of Shesterkin. Rangers clear it out. Jeff says, Blues fan, to be honest, Gloria is so tired. Can't say I miss it much. Yeah, I would imagine now because it's been like 3 years that it's kind of gotten old a little bit. Ben Dover, very funny for us. He says he's at Buffalo Wild Wings. Lots of Rangers fans here. Impressive. Love it that there's a lot of support. Now, one time shot there by Stamkos just goes over the shoulder of Shesterkin. The Lightning continuing to put on pressure here. You got to like it if you're a Lightning fan. That's Fox. Now with the puck, stops on a dime, gives it over to Strome. Ryan Strome now comes up the center of the ice, chips it over to Andrew Kopp, who gives it back to Strome. Strome in the right corner, tried to feed it in front to Kopp. It's taken away by Tampa. Here comes Nikita Kucherov, who will slowly make his way, gives it over to Hedman. Hedman back to Kucherov. Kucherov tried to get around Trouba, but a good defensive play. Hedman keeps it in, over to Chernak. Chernak with a wrist shot, and that one's deflected, but a good save by Shesterkin. Hagel keeps it in, gets to the Chernak. Chernak holds it, feeds it back over to Hedman, gets broken up. Brandon Hagel recovers for Tampa. Hagel, top of the blue line to Hedman. Hedman wraps it around the boards and gets it to Anthony Cirelli, who's pinned by Trouba. Strome looking to help out Trouba there. Gets it to Kopp. Kopp tries to backhand and gets taken away. Lightning take a shot, but it's gloved and covered by Shesterkin. Near almost halfway through the first. Both teams with some good chances, a little bit more for Tampa, but still here as we're almost halfway through the first, it's still no score. Just as like a lot of teams, though, we talk all teams here. That's true. We have fans of many different teams that hang on with us consistently for these games. Dark Sports Tom says it's hard to be a Red Wings fan. I mean, considering the amount of history that you have, I don't think so. And especially with the bright future that you have. Again, I don't think so, but you are entitled to your opinion. Dustin Brown went to Frosty's high school. Very, very cool. Shannon Blood is in the chat. She says, Abs, and then go Lightning. Shannon, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream while you're here. And also, Shannon, do not forget to give a score prediction as well so I can star it. Ramon says he never understood Gloria with the Blues. I thought their choice of music is odd. I remember the story that came out about it, and it was just kind of funny how it went. And look, it was their rallying cry. And a lot of teams, they look for some form of a rallying cry. And, that's kind of how it goes sometimes. Frosty does not like Dustin Brown. I don't blame you, considering 2014. I honestly don't blame you. Patricia says, our Buffalo Wild Wings closed here, but just reopened. Awesome. Adam Perot is in the chat. Adam, good to see you again, my friend. We hope you're doing well. He says, come on, Bolts. Adam, just like I mentioned to my good friend Shannon, and you are a good friend as well, Adam, don't forget to leave a score prediction in the chat. HBF says, Neil, my birthday is this effing Thursday. I'm turning 12 years old. Let's go. And I'm getting a mini Stanley Cup. HBF, I will give you an early happy birthday in case I'm not live or we're not live on your birthday. My birthday actually is on Wednesday of this week. So we share a birthday basically a day apart, which is awesome. Very cool. Most career goals in the conference finals, active players. It's Andre Palat, who's in first with 17. Stamkos is right behind him with 15. And then you got Braden Point with 12 and Nikita Kucherov with 11. So a lot of Lightning players. Prosa, I'm a Florida State fan, but I swear it'd take me like 2 hours to get to football games that are like 10 minutes away from my dorm. I'm not too pleased about that. Damn, it takes you that long? You hate to see it. Rangers should have won in 2014. I think every game of that series was pretty close or went to like overtime. I think there was like 2 games or one, at least like, I think there was like at least 2, maybe 3 games went to overtime. So you never know. If it went the other way, maybe they would have. HBF says, yay. Aside from an Oregon, my favorite hockey song is Blitzkrieg Bop. That's a classic, Ramon. Classic. HBF says, dude, you could text me on TikTok. Okay, then. All right. That's probably a good way to do it. Is that shot from a turnaround by Killorn is stopped by Shesterkin. Archduke says, happy birthday in advance, Neil. Thank you, Ramon. I appreciate it. Interestingly enough, I found this out today, that if the Lightning win tonight and the series is over, Game 1 of the Cup Finals will be on my birthday. And who knows? Maybe you'll see me here on my birthday doing Game 1 of the Cup Final. You might want to stay tuned for that. But if this series does go 7, then game numero uno of the Cup Final will be on Saturday, a week from today. Again, both regardless of who wins, series will start in Colorado. Igor Shesterkin now has faced 700 shots in the playoffs. It's absurd. That is absurd. I will play Fortnite and get a dub for you, Neil. You're my favorite THPN member. Thank you, HBF. Appreciate it, man. Hope you get the dub. Adam Perot is going with a 4-2 Lightning win. Love it. Jeff Nelson says, yeah, happy early 25th or ish. No, it's going to be my birthday, and I will be turning 25, Jeff. So thank you for the early happy birthday. Appreciate it. I will be there. Awesome. Patricia says, that's great, Neil. Happy birthday now. You are sweet. Thank you, Patricia. I appreciate it. Again, my birthday is on Wednesday of this week. So Lightning putting on some pressure, heading in with the backhand. Take the turnaround shot from Colton, goes wide of Shesterkin. Lightning keeping it in again. Edward Bellemare with the puck. Bellemare being pinned by Justin Braun. Every time I see Justin Braun, because he's wearing 61, I immediately go back to like when Rick Nash was on the Rangers. HBF says, no problem. Fork, knife. Interesting STL. So now the Rangers get it out of the zone. They chip it off the boards. Chris Kreider looking to try to get around. Ruda gets broken up. And now Pat Maroon gets over to Bellemare. Bellemare chips over to Nash. Nash gets around a defender. Nash has it open in the right corner. Stops on a dime. Backhand try there in the corner. That one is easily stopped. Chris Kreider right now is playing in his 100th career playoff game. That is the most all-time by a Ranger. So Chris Kreider continuing to make New York Rangers history here, certainly in this series, in these playoffs. Now Stamkos slows it down for the Lightning, gets it over to Palat, drops it over to Stamkos. The Rangers are the first team in NHL history to trail 3-2 in all three series in a single postseason. And let's see it here. His opportunity. Net shot by Palat is blocked. Another try there by Stamkos also. I believe he got his stick lifted there, but Palat, really good opportunity in the slot, but a better block by, I believe, Keandre Miller. Lightning continuing to put on the pressure here. Stamkos in the right corner. He gets the puck taken away by Strome. Gets over to Panarin, but it's broken up. And now Kucherov will dump it back into the Rangers zone. Both teams making a change. Since it's almost your birthday, this is the only time. Let's go Devils. HBF, appreciate it, man. My birthday is 6 months and 9 days away. 6 months. So you're like what? December what? 17th? 17th? 18th? I'm pretty sure I'm close. I'm actually a Hats fan, but I like Corey Perry. I'm pro. There's nothing wrong with that. And I mean, look, Corey Perry was tremendous with the Habs last year, helping them get to the finals. David Savard is on the Habs, but he beat us in the final last year. I don't know why he signed here. I do not know either. What's going on, Archduke? I already said it, Archduke. What's going on, Danelle? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well this evening. We thank you for hanging out with us. He says, what is up, Neil, my man? So after today, when I swipe out and punch out my time card, I will officially be on vacation. Ain't going nowhere. That deserves a cheers, my friend. That is awesome. Good for you, man. Let me get this screen a little bit bigger for you guys. I don't know. I don't know why I don't do this more often. Janet says, shots on goal, ? Shots are currently 12-5 in favor of the Lightning. Yes, Archduke, you are welcome. Neil, here we go. I'm subscribed and I like all of your videos. It says Neil's biggest fan. Whoever did this, good on you, because this is the second time that this has happened. But thank you so much for the fact that you've created an account to shout me out. I appreciate it. And make sure to hit the like button as well while you're here. December 20th. All right, I was relatively close. The puck deflects out of play. 5:34 to go in the opening period. Still no score, although the Lightning have gotten close a couple of times. Dude, I got a glowing keyboard and a glowing mouse. Very cool. And today's my friend's birthday. Oh, happy birthday to your friend. Just had a fight with a guy 6'6". Okay, Shannon. Hopefully you're doing okay. Danelle says, got the wine I see? Yes, I do. I got it. Do not fret. Because I know you guys ask me all the time, where's my wine? And it says, my birthday is next year on February 1st. All right. Happy early birthday to you. Just says, nice Neil, big fan. I know, this is great. My man's got neon guts. Might want to get that checked out, STL. HBN says, I want to try G Fuel. That's like that energy drink for like gamers, right? It's kind of interesting. Trisha says, 20th, I remember birthdays. Cool. Got some honey whiskey, Archduke says. Very cool. Andrew H says it's 4-0 Yanks. Love it. Love it. You love to see it. But we got 5:34 to go in the opening period here of Game 6 Eastern Conference Finals. Again, if the Lightning win, then we officially have our Stanley Cup matchup. Lightning will go on to the Cup Final for the third straight year. But if the Rangers win, we have a Game 7 on Monday at Madison Square Garden. I'm 8 years old. All right. Well, hey, you know what? Nothing wrong with that. And I am a gamer. HBF. Unless you're like too young for it, man. I mean, if you feel like it's going to help you, then God bless you. Neil's big fan. You're a legend. He is a legend indeed. G Fuel is for 13 plus hardcore gamers. Yeah, I kind of assumed that it was for like the gamers that stay up like till like 4 or 5 in the morning and are just grinding. Home runs, Judge, Stanton, Glaber, and Trevino. Well, I'm definitely getting some fantasy points tonight. Love to see it. 9. All right. HBS says, Neil, are we best friends? Dude, I'm best friends with everybody in this chat. Are you kidding me? Of course we're best friends. Body bag beanie. No fake peanut butter news. I don't know if we're going to get any today. I don't know. Even if the Rangers lose, I'm still proud of the team. Like that, Frosty. But again, still no score in the first period. So let's see what happens. HBF is almost 12. Yes, you are. Your birthday is on Thursday. Yes, you were close to a lot of Geminis. Yes, I'm a Gemini as well. Jimmy Fallon is a bandwagon. Same with Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson's been to more Islander games, though, so I don't know. I don't know. Until the Leafs play the Devils, then we fight. All right. Fair enough, HBF. Fair enough. 5:27 to go in the first period as Kreider wins the faceoff. Rangers trying to control it. Philip Hedl now. Hedl on the left side gets it over to Lindgren. Feeds it over to Adam Fox. Fox now with the puck in the right corner near the Lightning bench. Feeds it back over to Lindgren. Lindgren with a drive, and that one goes wide to the left side of Vasilevsky. Rangers continuing to put on some good pressure here. Lightning are able to intercept it, and now Sergachev, who had himself a big Game 5, is able to chip it out of the zone. It's going to go all the way down for an icing against Tampa with 4:59 remaining in the first. Proud of Ranger and proud of Edmonton. Like it, Shannon. Everybody loves Neil because I always say he's the real deal. Appreciate you, Andrew. Appreciate you. LA's in the chat. He's also going with a 2-0 Tampa win just like me. LA, appreciate it, man. Love it. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate you 100%. I agree. No spamming, ladies and gentlemen, because I do not want to put anybody in timeout. Otherwise, I'm not able to read all the comments, which I'm trying to. Neil is the best, STL says. Thank you. Thank you, STL. Appreciate the compliment. You know, when the Leafs beat the Sens 5-4 OT, I was at that game. That was my first ever NHL game I have ever been to. Yeah, I think we've talked about that before, HBF. It was like one of the first times you came on the streams. That's very cool. Very cool. Got another new person in the chat. It's Potato Z. Thank you so much for saying hi, Potato Z. We do appreciate it. Go ahead and smash that like button as well while you're here to show your support. And thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. F the Avalanche for beating Ben's Oilers. Yeah, it's definitely unfortunate for Ben. Judge 2 homers tonight. Awesome. Awesome. He's got 4.5 minutes to go in the first. Here come the Lightning. It's Andre Palat. Palat tried to feed it in front. Nobody was home. And the Rangers now will come the other way. It's Alexis Lafreniere. Chips it over to Zibanejad. He gets it over to Toronto. Toronto now to Lafreniere. Lafreniere with a backhand try. Gets blocked by Hedman. Now Kucherov is able to just chip it out of the zone. Miller now back at center ice, gives it over to Zibanejad. Zibanejad chips it, keeps it in, gets it over. Backhand try by Lafreniere is stopped by Vasilevsky. And now Palat makes a long feed over to Kucherov just out of his reach. Rangers push it back into the Lightning zone. Now McDonough with the puck over to Chernak. Chernak, nice feed, gets it over to Cirelli. Cirelli almost got a step on Braun. Better handling of the stick there. Cirelli gets it back, feeds it in front to Hagel, but he couldn't control it. Hagel would have had a great chance in the slot. Rangers come back the other way. It's Panarin. Panarin holds, waiting for reinforcements. Chips it over Schneider, gets crunched. Strome broke his stick trying to backhand that. Now the Lightning come the other way. Now Charlie gets it to Chernak. Chernak drops it off to Killorn. Killorn with a wrist shot, and that one deflects just wide to the left side. Kevin Rooney now controls it for the Rangers. Gets it to Schneider. Schneider now over to Lindgren. Lindgren now chips it into the left corner. Sergachev got there first, now to Rooney. Rooney in the left corner battling away with a couple of Lightning players. Now Kopp gets it. Kopp gets it over, now to Panarin. Panarin takes a wrist shot, and that one might have been blocked or got a piece. Either way, it was stopped. Panarin can't keep it in and has to reset. Potato Z hit the like button. Awesome, Potato Z. Thank you so much. How it was in April, and I joined on January for the first Winter Classic. Jacob says W Avs. Potato Z's also watching the game on TV. Nice and nice. Nice and nice. The only place I've ever seen hockey games are in St. Louis and the armpit of the Midwest, Topeka, Kansas. Interesting. Interesting. Petro isn't even that good. He isn't worth that contract. I think a lot of Blues fans would kind of agree with that. Let's see here. Vegas is indeed cap hell. What's going on, Moo? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well as always. Says just got a 2000 Volkswagen Jetta. Got to do some repairs, but going to turn this thing to get me some bitches. Love it, Moo. Hopefully, it all works out for you, buddy. As now the Lightning continue to put on pressure here. 2 minutes exactly to go in the first. Wish it was Pete. Wish it was PETA. Interesting. My grandpa said he would take me to an Avs vs Sens game in Ottawa, and I'm ready for that. Let's go. Let's go Avs. Very cool. Very cool. What's going on, Matthew Louise? Thank you so much for saying hi. We do appreciate it. Go ahead and smash that like button as well while you're here. He says, hello there, Neil. How are you doing, my guy? I'm doing very well, my friend. Doing very well. Enjoying, as always, being on here with all of you lovely people. Wow. Ryan McDonagh has 405 career blocked shots in the playoffs. That's more than any player in NHL history. That is unbelievable. Minute 15 and ticking to go here in this first. Long chip there is taken away by Cernak. Cernak now feeds it over to Killorn. Killorn drops off to Hagel. Hagel might have a step. Get to the trolley. Backhand try. That one is stopped by Shesterkin. Wraparound attempt is blocked in front. Lightning continuing to put out pressure here. Killorn gets over to Sergachev. Back to Killorn. Killorn holds it, now to Hedman. Hedman to Sergachev. Sergachev is able to regain the puck. Now gets it to Hedman. Hedman with a wrist shot. That one goes wide to the left side. Rangers get it, chipping, and they are able to get it out with 40 seconds to go in the first. Tennessee says, I hope the Rangers win this game and then win game 7. With the amount of, not luck, but the amount of resilience that they have and everything that's gone, they definitely can. None said they can't. Go Rangers. Lightning probably going to win, though. Well, we'll see. 20 seconds to go in the first. Neil's big fan says, bye, Neil. You're the best. Thank you so much. We do appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Leave a like before you go, and we'll see you in the next live watch along. 8 seconds to go in this one. 5 seconds to go. Puck is behind the Rangers zone. McDonagh gets it, tries to feed it in front. It gets blocked, and that will do it for the first period of play. So, honestly and truly, the Lightning were much more of the better team in that first 20 minutes. They came out with energy, came out with some great chances, including Anthony Cirelli's backhand try as the period was coming to an end. But Shesterkin stood tall. Vasilevsky made all of his saves, and after 20 minutes of play, it's no score. So as always, guys, let me know what you think so far of this game and what you expect moving forward through the next 40 minutes. I've been to more rinks in Canada, and yes, I know all about Kansas. My grandma lived in St. Francis every year we drove. Good to see you again, my friend. Thank you for hanging on with us. Ryan Reeves is not playing tonight, Matthew. He is not. I want an Avs jersey for my birthday. I want a McCarr jersey. He's my favorite Avs player. Second one is Nathan McKinnon. Third is Kadri. I hope you get that chance. I hope you get the chance to get that. Adam says, it's probably weird having players on your team that beat you in the final. Do you think Savard and the Habs talk about it? I'm sure they'll joke about it a bunch, that's for sure. When Calgary was in the playoffs, I was rooting for them because they is my home team. Now I want the Avs to win the cup. All right, Potato Z. I totally get those. I totally get that, my friend. So I'm sure you'll definitely be cheering for the Avs regardless of who wins this series. I will see you on the next vid you make. Bye. I will see you again very, very soon. It is indeed the end of the first period. Kraken are screwed. They have Ron Franchitz. He's definitely taking the slow approach to building his team. This big fan says 5-3. Interesting. Why is Revo a healthy scratch? Because he hasn't really been making a... I guess Gerard Gallant wants to change it up a little bit. Adam Savard was a beast. I saw him play in Montreal. What a treat. He was a beast. Neil, I'm clocking on a chip. I'm choking on a chip right now. Oh, okay. HBF, I hope you can get that out, my friend. I hope you can get that out very, very quickly. But let me know what you guys think of this game so far. Would really appreciate it. And we'll talk about this more during the intermission report. Potato Z says, are you going to be doing a watch party for the finals? Yes. We'll be doing live streams for all the games of the Cup finals when they get underway, either on Wednesday of this upcoming week or a week from tonight, Saturday the 18th, depending on when this series ends. Reeves on one of the last goons left in the league. He's probably like the last one at this point. Ambrose says, I think my favorite Kraken player is Vince Dunn. He's pretty good. He's definitely a piece you could build around if you're Seattle. Ads fan, but those Edmonton jerseys are almost as beautiful as the Flames. I think the Flames are definitely better. I love the old school red, yellow, and white. It looks phenomenal. it would have been weird if the Blues moved to Manitoba in the 80s. Weren't they also going to move to like potentially Saskatoon back in the day, if I remember correctly? I took a drink of my Gatorade. All right, good. Good, HBF. Good that you're doing okay. But before we continue on here, guys, we're going to step aside for the first time tonight to get a quick word from our sponsors.
All right, team, time to bet NFL games. Confidence.
I'm feeling a parlay with more legs than a spider.
So 9 legs?
Roll the dice, baby.
Indecision?
We pick one home favorite. I abstain.
You can't abstain.
Boring! 6-leg parlay, 2 home dogs, all hitting the over. Boom!
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and feel the NFL action like never before.
So a big thank you, cheers, whatever you want to call it, and shout out to our sponsors over at DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring this live watch along and everything we do here at the Hockey Podcast Network. Folks, we are up to now Game 5 of the NBA Finals, and with the Stanley Cup Finals just a couple of days away, baseball's well underway, and so much more that's happening over the next couple of weeks. DraftKings is giving you guys great opportunities to get huge cash prizes. So if you want to get in on this action, here's what you do. You go to DraftKings right now, you sign up, you use our promo code, which you can see right here, THPN, and tell them Neil Villapiano sent you. So we are into the first intermission report of tonight's game between Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, Rangers versus Lightning. And after 20 minutes of play, we have no score. Although, as I mentioned prior to going to commercial break, the Lightning were just a lot more of the dominant team in that first 20 minutes. They had a lot of really good A-plus opportunities. Shesterkin, once again, standing tall in net. But I think if the Lightning continue to play this way throughout, they're going to find a way to win this game. I really have a tough time seeing the Rangers score tonight. I feel very confident about Vasilevsky and just how great he's been in series-clinching games. But as we all know, hockey is a magical, unpredictable sport. You never really know what can happen. So we shall see. Winnipeg Blues is a pretty good name. It kind of signifies like the city a little bit. Why did Perry have to sign with Tampa? If you can't beat him, join him is kind of the reason, in my opinion. Quebec is so overdue for a comeback in the league. I think their best bet is for one of these teams to relocate, honestly. I wanted Perry to re-sign. Yeah, I think at this point in his career, Adam, he's only going to focus on trying to win one more cup. Maybe he'll retire at the end of the year. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. What's going on, Boomannis? Good to see you again, my friend. We hope you're doing well. Make sure, as always, to smash that like button While you're here, you already know it helps out the channel tremendously. Also, Boomannis, don't forget to leave a score prediction. So we already got 13 people who have given me a score prediction tonight. Let me know what your score prediction as well. Let's Go Lightning was off by 1 goal last game. Well, what's your prediction tonight? Oh, look who's here. My good buddy, Sean Butcher, another one of our exclusive members. He's in the chat. What is going on, Sean? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, as always, for coming on and hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. Go ahead and make sure to smash that like button, as well as give me a score prediction in the comments section. Peanut Butter Man is definitely in the house. Damana is going with a 2-1 Tampa win. All right, so we currently have 14 different people in the chat who have given me a score prediction. If you haven't yet, make sure to give me one. Sean says his flight got delayed, and then we had to reschedule to tomorrow. Okay, so for you, Sean, you get a chance to hang out with us tonight, because I know you said that there was a possibility that you wouldn't be able to be on tonight, but we thank you so much for coming on regardless. Sean says he's going with 2-1 Rangers. So we currently have, I think, 3 or 4 different people that have gone with the Rangers tonight for an upset. Sean, no bottom line stream tonight, but we'll most likely stream for the Cup Final Game 1. That is fair. All right, I'm sure they'll be back on very, very soon. Janet says, DeButch. That's a good nickname for you, Sean. DeButch. Sean DeButch. Like it. Neil is cool. Thank you, Adam. Adam, you're cool, dude. You're cool. Love you, man. Thank you so much. Is New York Ranger over the cap? No, I don't think so. Let me see what their cap situation is. You actually got me curious. Let's look at their cap. New York Rangers cap space. So let's look at cap space. Go to Cap Friendly. Cap Friendly, guys. Highly recommend if you want to learn more about cap space for like different sports teams and stuff like that. It's good. So, next season, what are we looking at next season? Is there like a way to figure this out in a very timely manner? It'd be great if I could figure that out. There's a daily cap tracker. I wonder what that's going to do. Probably going to do absolutely nothing. But let's see here. It's not really giving me what I want. Oh, Spot Track's probably going to help me. Spot Track is another good one as well. Total cap space. Let's see here. Active. Most earnings. Don't care. It's a lot of interesting free agents, I'll tell you that. So it looks like cap space wise, the Rangers will have about. This is not helping me the way that I was hoping. This is not helping me. All right, I'll come back to this in a little bit. So I was trying to figure out like what the deal was with that. Trying to figure that out. By the way, guys, about a little less than 7 minutes until the second period starts. Just giving you an update. On this day 10 years ago, the Kings made the greatest playoff run in sports history. Yeah, unfortunately, I was reminded of that 10 years ago. My New Jersey Devils lost in 6 games to the Los Angeles Kings in the Cup final, 2 wins away. And that was the last time we made a significant playoff run as an organization. And hopefully in the near future, we can have one like that results in us winning the Cup again, which would be great. Let's see here. Shannon says, you can call me Blood or blah blah. Interesting choice of nicknames. The worst form of peanut butter is Fluffer Nutter. You know what I actually heard was like really crazy when it comes to like spreads and stuff is I heard that biscuit spread is like drugs basically. It's unbelievable. It's like crack. It's ridiculous. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but biscuit is like, it's wild. Absolutely wild. But yeah, so far it's been it's been not a back and forth game. It's been mostly heavily Tampa Bay Lightning, because you look at it, 11 shots on goal in that period, or 12, and Shesterkin stopped them all. And the Lightning had at least 3, maybe 4 point-blank opportunities where they could have scored. But again, Shesterkin was just a brick wall. And Shesterkin has faced something like, I think it was like 600, 500 shots in these playoffs, which I think might be the most any goalie has faced in playoff history. It's absurd how much the Rangers rely on him. And it shows you also just how great of a goaltender he really is at such a young age. Neil, say go Leafs for no reason. Go Leafs. There you go. Go Leafs go, as they say. Neil, the interview episode you had with Ryan Carter was a lot of fun to listen to. Andrew, man, thank you. Thank you for complimenting that episode. I do appreciate it. He's referring to my podcast, the Devil's State of Mind podcast, which covers the New Jersey Devils here on the network. Make sure, again, guys, to go check it out. Just search Devil's State of Mind wherever you listen to podcasts. Like it, subscribe. And if you guys could really do this to me as a huge favor, I ask it all the time, but if you guys are listening, like really do a favor for me. If you have like an iPhone or something, go to Apple Podcasts, look up Devil's State of Mind, and please give me a 5-star rating. I would really appreciate it. It helps out my podcast so much. Andrew, my friend, if you really want to show support, make sure to give me a 5-star rating on Apple if you haven't already. Neil, say, let's go Predators. Do they say like go Preds go at all, Sean? Or do they just say let's go Preds? I feel like they never say Predators. So I would say like let's go Preds. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. It's like the goal song that they play by it's why I'm sure it's like crazy at a Predators game, which I actually would love to experience myself. Sean says, let's go Predators. Yeah, again, he never misses a stream. He never misses a stream to do that. Andrew correcting me, he's actually faced 700 plus shots in the playoffs. That is still absurd. Jan says Predators rock. Marshmallow is on the bottom of the food chain. I mean, like, it's something that people have, like, casually, though, Ramon, because it's like, you know, it's used for, like, s'mores and stuff, and certainly now with it being in the summer or pretty close to it for a lot of people, it's possible. HBF says, yay. Sean says, I don't have Apple. I'm a Samsung guy. I mean, dude, I'm an Android guy myself, so, I mean, I understand, but I think you could still go to Apple and, like, give 5-star ratings as well on your computer. I could be wrong. But if you guys could do that, I would really appreciate it. John says, sorry, Neil. No worries, Sean. No worries. But if you could share it with family and friends, get them to give me 5-star ratings and check out the podcast, I could appreciate it. And Sean, you could still subscribe to the podcast as well if you want to do that. Every little bit helps me. I'd love it if you guys could do that. Here's what I actually do. Devil's State. I'm actually gonna send the link in the chat so you guys can check it out if you can. I got 20 ratings so far, which is awesome. It's awesome. But I'm going to post it in the chat. All right. It's in there now. HBF says, I'm going to leave the stream so I can play Fortnite with my friends. So see you. HBF, we will see you later on. Hopefully all goes well in your Fortnite game. Never like marshmallows. My daughter used to get that topping in her ice cream. Absolute crap. It's not everybody's cup of tea, Jeff. That's for sure. I have no apples. I pray for oranges and peanut butter. Fair enough. Fair enough. I see if I can do it with my Microsoft computer. Okay. Well, again, here's the link, guys, to the podcast if you want to check it out. Would love it if you guys could subscribe. If you can only subscribe, that helps as well. But if you could also give a 5-star rating and everything like that, that would be great. Would absolutely love it. All of that stuff helps me out 100%. Andrew says, rated your podcast 5 stars. Dude, you're a freaking legend, Andrew. Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate you doing that, buddy. Means a lot to me. Means a freaking lot. I'm trying very hard to get my podcast, more and more out there. I know it covers the Devils, and we're not even doing a Devils game tonight, but just you guys being in here and showing your support for me, both on the channel and in the podcast, is great. Is great. Absolutely. Nice, Andrew. Shout out to Andrew for doing that. Another one of our exclusive members, Mr. EMoy, is in the chat. What's going on, EMoy? Good to see you again, my friend. Hope you're doing well. We thank you for hanging out with us. Don't forget to smash the like button while you're here. Helps out the channel tremendously. Let's see here. Emoy's going with a 4-2 Tampa prediction, so he becomes the 16th person to do that. He says, woo. He also says, let's go Avalanche. Hi, Neil. Good to see you, Emoy. Can I rate it on Spotify? I believe you can as well, Archduke. So if you could do that and subscribe, Ramon, if you want to, all that would be greatly appreciated. Not only is Neil the real deal here, he's a real deal there too. Thank you, Andrew H. Appreciate you, buddy. Hello there, EMoy says to everybody. STL says, Daddy Neil. Thank you, STL. Appreciate your support. And also, guys, again, thank you so much for all the support you guys have had for me, this channel, my podcast as well, and everything. You guys are the best. You guys are the best community in all of YouTube for everything. You guys are tremendous. You guys are tremendous. Igor versus Valley. Yes, that has been the matchup in net all series long. Jeff says, Neil, I too have an Android. Are the iPhones better? Because I've always had one. It depends on your preference. I think Androids work just as well. They certainly work for what I try to do, but iPhones have their uses as well. Let's go on, Ethan Burns. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well as always, and we thank you for hanging out with us. Ethan, go ahead and leave a like on the stream while you're here. Really does help out the channel tremendously. He says this is going 7. All right, Ethan. If you got a score prediction for us, Ethan, let me know in the chat. STL believes that Bolts are winning the cup. Nice. My wonderful mother is finally in the chat. She says, hi, everyone. Who's going to score first? I'm feeling pretty good about the Lightning. I don't know everybody else. Andrew says, I'm a Samsung Galaxy guy, but I do have an iPad. Well, Andrew, dude, if you can get on your iPad, that'd be great. Well, you already did, so thank you, man. But we are now underway in the second period here of Game 6. Torelli gets a step, gets an opportunity. Backhand try. That one is stopped by Shesterkin. Feeds it in front, nobody home. McDonough gets it back, drops it off to Chernak. Chernak fakes the slap shot, now takes a wrist shot, and that one gets blocked in traffic, and Keandre Miller chips it out. So Lightning almost immediately there, putting on some pressure, but again, Shesterkin in the defense, getting some good blocks there. Andrew saying hi to my mom. I love it. Had both Android better if you do spreadsheets. That's a good point. Yes, bro, you have an Android. I know, a lot of people will give me crap for it, and they'll think I'm a psycho because I have an Android. But again, to me, and maybe I'm just a little old school, even though I'm 25, it's one of those things where it's like, a phone is a phone, and that's kind of the way I look at it. Let's see here. You probably can't even see my message. I could see it very clearly, STL. Very, very clearly. Andrew's bet is on Cooch. Sean likes Android. STL says, how do you find your way home at night? Very carefully. Very carefully, my friend. Very carefully. We're just about a minute into the second period. Still no score here. There's now Palat behind the net now. Andre Palat gets it, top of the blue line, slap shot by Hedman, and that one gets blocked in front. Andrew Kopp takes it for the Rangers, gets it to Panarin, who makes trying to make a long feed, broken up. Here come the Lightning again. Stamkos has a step, gets it to Kucherov, and a beautiful diving glove save by Shesterkin. Holy smokes, what a save there! As Kucherov went to the backhand, slap shot by Bogosian gets blocked by Strome, and he's able to chip it out. Cannot. Lightning continue to try to keep the pressure on here. Kopp gets it, chips it over to Adam Fox, and he'll slow it up. Great chance there. Wow, what a save by Shesterkin. Woo! Kucherov went to the backhand on a nice saucer feed from Stamkos. Looked like he had an open net, but Shesterkin again robbing his fellow countrymen. What a save. Android used to be Apple, but not in the cult anymore. I guess I don't know if you'd call it a cult. Just kidding. I had a flip phone. I usually just use my laptop. I used to have a flip phone as well, STL. Andrew once again saying, testy shesty. Igor has this team on his back. He does. He does. He's been the star for them tonight so far in this one. I'm on my private browser right now. Okay. Tampa scores first, and the other chat has many people too. There's a lot of good chats, but this is the best one. And a big-time hit by Trouba, and someone's down for the Lightning. So once again, Trouba making a hit. Everybody comes together, pushing and shoving, and we'll see who's down on the ice. That was a big hit once again from Jacob Trouba, who has a reputation. And it's Corey Perry who was able to get up and skate to the bench, but he's the one that took that brutal hit from number 8 of the Rangers. He comes in, and he had his head down, and he got hit up high. And it was the elbow to the right collarbone area. That is rough. With my bass and my harmonicas, I get clearest sound. Nice. STL says, my name is Bradley. All right, Bradley. Thank you, man. Thank you for letting me know that. Appreciate you, buddy. Doesn't look like there's any penalty on the play. Stamkos is talking to the ref right now. I don't really see how that's a dirty hit by Jacob Trouba. I know he's had a couple of controversial hits in these playoffs, but he went shoulder to collarbone area. That really, and he didn't leave his feet either. So I really can't say that's a penalty. Corey Perry's still on the bench right now. Trouba's back on the bench. Trouba has 72 hits in the playoffs, second most in the NHL, and 50 blocked shots, which is good for the most in the NHL. So say what you want about Trouba and his massive contract that he got and how he's underperformed a lot in the regular season. He has played very well in the postseason. I'm sure Rangers fans would agree. Shannon also saying testy chesty. I like it. I like it. My mom still has a flip phone. You should see your text. Worth the price of admission. I'm sure it's hilarious. I'm sure it's hilarious. I am a Gemini, so I cannot say I am a Leo. So we'll see if anybody else says anything. Based off just outside the Ranger zone, Ruda gets it and dumps it into said Ranger zone. Pat Maroon almost had the puck, but Lightning keeping it. Ross Colton gets it, top of the point. Ruda now over to Hedman. Hedman tries to chip it in front. It gets deflected up in the air, and it just goes wide behind the net of Shesterkin. And now here come the Rangers the other way. Philip Hedl. Hedl with speed up the right boards. He has a step. He takes a backhand try, and that one goes right into the chest of Vasilevsky, and he'll cover exactly 3 minutes into the second period. Still no score. So this feels very similar, not entirely, but feels very similar to Game 5. It was no score for the longest time, and it was just very close and very tight checking. And, it may come down to it. But again, it still feels like the Lightning have been the better team. They've had a lot of good chances. It's just that Shesterkin, once again, playing very, very well. John says, come on, Rangers, pull the upset in this game. It certainly would be an upset, Sean. You're absolutely right about that. So here we go. As the face-off is to the left of Vasilevsky. Face-off won by the Rangers. Chips at top of the point. It gets broken up. Fox nearly lost it. Gets it back. Adam Fox over in the right corner gets it to Ethan Hunt. Ethan Hunt, he's the one filling in for the benched Capo Caco, who is a healthy scratch tonight. Everybody's been kind of confused about that, especially screwing up the kid line. That has been really effective throughout the playoffs. And head coach Gerard Gallant didn't want to comment on it at all. There really has been no definitive reason. As Hunt with a turnaround shot that somehow got to Vasilevsky, and then we have pushing and shoving after the whistle again as Bellemare is pushing with, I'm not sure exactly who that is, but Adam Fox grabbing onto Bellemare and cooler heads prevail. I believe that's Kevin Rooney that gets in the mix there. As Kevin Rooney is without his helmet at the moment. Shannon says, I feel you, Sean, but Avs have to play the potential dynasty. Well, again, obviously the Lightning got to win this game first before we start talking about that. But, again, the Lightning are on the precipice of doing something that no team has done in the salary cap era, and that's win 3 in a row. We've seen teams win 2 in a row with the Pens. The Penguins did it in 16-17, and we've seen the Lightning do it here with 2 in a row in 20 and 21. So offsetting minor penalties here, one against Sergachev and one against Kevin Rooney. So it looks like we'll skate 4 aside for the next 2 minutes after all that melee in front. Yeah, Sergachev actually came from behind and cross-checked Rooney to the back. And then I guess Rooney eventually retaliated and the refs decided to give both teams penalties. No carts indeed before the horses, folks. You're absolutely right, Jeff. Jean says, I see it's still 0-0. Yeah, it's been tight checking. Both goaltenders have made the saves that they needed to. Shesterkin's been the busier of the two. He's been the rock star so far for the Rangers. Rangers trying to put some pressure on the forecheck, but the Lightning get it. McDonough chips it over to Cernak. Cernak, defenseman, nice move. He comes up the left side. Cernak, using one arm, goes around back to the right side, chips it over to Chiarelli. Now to McDonough. Ryan McDonough dekes around one defender, loses the puck. Killorn gets it back. Alex Killorn gets it. Now to Cernak. Cernak takes a wrist shot. That one was deflected, but goes behind the net on a deflection by Chiarelli. And now the Rangers will get it, look to slow it up, and they do. Minute 20 to go on this 4-on-4 here. Fox makes a long pass that gets deflected up in the air. Rangers have to come back as they were almost offsides. McDonough now gets it over to Nikita Kucherov. Kucherov missed earlier in this second period. He got the really good deflection on a backhand, but a better save by Shesterkin robbed him. Stamkos gets the puck chipped away from him by Panarin. Stamkos gets it back, gets it over to Ruda. Now to Stamkos, who loses the puck, and it's taken away by Jacob Trouba. Trouba just kind of spins around Stamkos, then backhands it out of the zone, and Hedman will get it back for Tampa. Hedman now to Kucherov. Kucherov comes back into the offensive zone. Nikita Kucherov stops on a dime, waits for reinforcements, throws it over to Stamkos, but too much sauce on that pass. Now the Rangers come the other way. It's Kopp. Kopp looking, feeds it over to Panarin. Panarin with a wrist shot. That one is gloved down. And then will Vasilevsky play it? He will. The ref decides to let him play it. And now here come the Lightning back the other way. Hedman dekes around, gets it to Kucherov, drops off to Hedman. Victor Hedman with the puck, gets it to Cernak. Cernak gets the puck knocked off him for a second and has to go back and retreat. Stamkos now will wait as looks like making a quick line change here. Tampa Bay might end up being the Pats of the NHL. Could make an argument for that as now Sergachev comes out of the box, takes a wrist shot, gets blocked. Teams are back to 5 aside here after the 4-on-4. Sergachev throws on a sharp angle, and that one is covered by Shesterkin with 14:18 to go in the second. Still, no score. My share screen went away for a second there. Sorry about that. Let me fix it. There we are. Don't know what happened there. Let's see here. I throw chickens under the cartwheels. Interesting strategy there, Shannon. Interesting strategy indeed. Interesting strategy. But again, Shesterkin continuing to frustrate this Lightning team as they have yet to get one past them tonight. Really doing everything he can to give the Rangers a chance to win this one. Rangers win the face-off of their own zone. Come the other way. Lafreniere will dump it in and let Hito go get it. Hito gets knocked off the puck by Sergachev, but Sergachev gets pinned. Lafreniere fighting along with Nick Paul. He gets crunched to the side, no penalty. Rangers have the puck. Lindgren gets over to Hito. Philip Hito tried to get it back to Lindgren. Lindgren loses the puck. It comes out in front, but nobody was there. Lindgren now with it. Gets it over. Bogosian being pinned. Tries to feed it in front. Was a Ranger player. Gets blocked. Feeds it top of the point to Lindgren. Fakes the slap shot. Gets the Hito with a drive. And that one is stick to side. And I think it might have actually gone on a play off a save from Vasilevsky. 13:42 to go in the second period. Still no score here in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Rangers and Lightning. Can't believe the Rangers are just letting Tampa skate in so easy right now. I mean, again, Jean, this is another one of the many games we've seen, not just in the regular season, but certainly here in the playoffs, where the Rangers are just hoping against hope that Shesterkin makes as many saves as possible. Rangers get maybe a lucky bounce, on their own end, and they win the game. That's how they've been doing it. They've won a lot of their wins this year in the playoffs have been when they've gotten outshot, which, surprise, surprise, they're being outshot 14-11 right now. Let's go on Avionics. Good to see you again, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Avionics, don't forget to smash the like button while you're here. He says, how TF is it still 0-0? Mainly it has to do with Shesterkin. I'm not trying to discredit Vasilevsky, but he hasn't gotten as many point-blank saves as Shesterkin has. It's really been because Shesterkin has been a brick wall so far. I throw Predators under the bus. Okay. Jean says if they pull this game out, they are going to burn the poor man out. Though, yeah, I mean, again, when you look at it from the Rangers' perspective, you keep asking the question of, well, when is this going to end? Like, when is it going to get to a point where Shesterkin really starts to show him being tired? Maybe it'll be at some point in this game. Maybe it won't be until the playoffs are over. Who knows? But again, it's just remarkable how well he's played in the playoffs, and he is a big reason. He's certainly the number one reason why the Rangers have gotten this far in the series. Who's their backup right now? Homeboy is going to pull something. It's Alexander Georgiev, who has actually played in a couple games of the playoffs, and he's a pretty young goaltender in his own right. Definitely shows promise, but hasn't played as much as Shesterkin. Avionics says, also, hi, Daddy Neil. Damn, that feels weird. Avionics, you don't have to call me that if you don't want to, man, but appreciate you saying hi and hanging out with us, man. I like how the Rangers have weathered the early storm from Tampa. I think the Breadman is going to have a big game tonight. He's had a couple of good chances so far, so he's showing signs of it. The higher quality that outshoots you, the more likely you come on the short side. It's true. I will give him credit for being a stalwart in that crease. What's going on, Andy? Good to see you as always, boss man. Hope you're doing well. As always, make sure to smash that like button while you're here. And we thank you for hanging out with us. What's going on, JT? Says, just started watching. How's everyone playing so far? I would say it's been relatively dominated by Tampa. Shesterkin's just been a brick wall for the Rangers. Rangers got to get something going here, man. But JT, make sure as well to also hit that like button while you're here. Trying to get the stream to 100 likes tonight. Neil, you rock. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate it. And then you got Andrew saying FRP, saying what's going on to everybody. Love it, guys. Love your support for one another. As now the Lightning come the other way. Stamkos backhands it over near the Lightning bench, but looks like the Lightning are making a short change. Might have gotten caught a little bit. Panarin feeds it in front, but it gets blocked. And then both Kopp and someone on the Lightning crash into the net. Vasilevsky's fine. The net comes off its moorings, and we'll have to get a face-off here with 12:45 remaining in the second, and still no score. Avionics says, Ed Shaw, don't traumatize Neil with double overtime. Keeps him flashbacks from that one Pens game. Yeah, you're talking about game one of the first round, way back in April when it went to triple overtime and the Penguins won. Igor Shesterkin again, 5-0 record facing elimination this postseason. He also has a 2.57 goals against average and an impressive .930 save percentage as well. As a Bandit with a shot that gets blocked to the right corner. Patricia says hockey's the best. It is the best. Best sport out there. I will say it's not as urgent as the last game seems. Such a slower pace right now as another shot by the Lightning is covered by Shesterkin off a shot from Alex Chernak. But I don't know if it's been more of a slower pace, Jean. I think it's been more of just a more defensive game, if that makes more sense. Guys are kind of locking it down. Some good blocks, but also some really good saves by both netminders again. Playoffs been 2 months. Damn, time flies. Time flies. Oh, yeah, dude. Once you get into it, it's amazing how quickly these playoffs go by. Even if series go the distance, it's crazy. Andy, my man is eating beer-battered fish sticks. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. John said he said it from the start. Okay, nice. You did say it from the start. Unless you're going to continue your comment here. Rangers have just one goal at 5-on-5 in the last 3+ games. That's a shot there from the point. Montreal just goes wide as Shesterkin. Another A+ opportunity for the Lightning. Couldn't cash in. McDonough trying to keep it in for Tampa. He does for a moment, but it's intercepted by Braun. And now the Rangers come the other way. Justin Braun up the right side, and he'll chip it around the boards. Chernak gets it over to McDonough, who slowly feeds it to Killorn, gets hit from behind. Lightning chip it out of the zone. And now Lightning, it's Brandon Hagel with it. Brandon Hagel stops on a dime, waiting for reinforcements. He'll just wrap it around the boards and let Shesterkin play him behind his own net. 11:45 to go here in the second. Still no score here in Game 6. Someone goes all the way down. No icing here. Offensive zone time, 6:08 for the Lightning, 4:56 for the Rangers. Speaking of the Rangers, Fox gets it over to, I believe that's Braden Schneider. Yes, it is. 45 in white. Schneider dumps it in. Actually, excuse me, that was Lindgren because he's paired with Adam Fox. Hedman now will get it for the Lightning. Hedman makes a long feed, or tried to make a long feed to Colton, got broken up. Hockey is great, but badminton, come on. Badminton is interesting. It's an interesting sport. It's now a shot there from Colton, gets blocked in front. And the Rangers backhanded out of the zone. Frenier trying to get around a defenseman. It's Sergachev, but Sergachev fights him off. Tomorrow's supposed to be thunderstorms in the capital city. Yeah, I've been seeing some relatively rough weather over the next couple of days around the East Coast. What's going on, Suzanne Ebeling? Thank you so much for leaving a comment. We do appreciate it, Suzanne. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream as well. We thank you for subscribing and hanging out with us tonight. She says Tampa is winning tonight. Suzanne, if you have a score prediction for us, let us know in the comment section so we can start for later. And he says, I'm into AFL. Problem is, since it's in Australia, it's 14 hours ahead. So the games come in around 2 a.m. Yeah, if you're going to watch stuff, especially like in Europe, you definitely have to keep in mind for the weird time zones. As Lafreniere actually got Hedman up high in the chin, and Hedman just broke his stick as he went to the bench, furious that there was no penalty, as neither team has had a power play yet in this one. Have you guys been following the new LIV tour and the money they are throwing to these guys? I know it's absurd. It's absurd. But as I say all the time, and a lot of people say, money talks, man. Money talks. Victor Hedman, 102 career playoff points. He's got 4 in the Eastern Conference Finals. When is someone going to score? As always, Suzanne, especially in hockey, we never really know. But somebody's going to have to score at some point for there to be a winner in this one. That is for sure. But again, thank you, Suzanne, for subscribing. Also, don't forget to like as well. We thank you for finding us. Go Tampa. Go Tampa, go. 8-game win streak. All right, Avionics, we know who you're going for tonight. Score, Zuzi Q. I want them to get an 8-game winning streak. So, obviously, if they win tonight and then win the next 4 games in the Cup final, it would be an 8-game winning streak. That'd be pretty impressive. Jacob is busy tending the nasty sunburn he acquired today in Canada. You hate to see it. 9:35 to go. Here's a pass in front. That one is stopped by Shesterkin. He gets knocked down. He's down behind his own net. And then we got pushing and shoving after the whistle once more. So another feed in front, another point-blank opportunity for the Lightning. But again, Shesterkin making the save. Unbelievable, as Pat Maroon was the one that collided. It looks like Maroon's okay. Nobody was yelling at Maroon. It didn't look like he meant to collide with Shesterkin, but Maroon just had it. Shesterkin tried to poke check it, and then Maroon got a shot off that was stopped, and then Ethan Hunt kind of knocked Maroon into Shesterkin, and then Shesterkin fell down behind his own net. Maroon kind of did like a barrel roll into the net, and it looks like everybody's okay. So we get a stoppage of play here again. 9:35 to go in the second. Still no score here in Game 6. That was a bit rough of Shesterkin. Yeah, it was definitely that. And Shesterkin has been criticized by people like myself a little bit for, let's call it flopping. I mean, for obviously, overreacting a little bit to some of the things he's gotten hit. But that time, that wasn't really an overreaction. I mean, how are you going to how are you going to overreact having a guy actually fall on top of you and make you fall down? I mean, there's nothing you could do about that. But there really shouldn't, I wouldn't say there's going to be any penalty against Maroon there because, again, if you look on the replay, Ethan Hunt came from behind, kind of cross-checked, hit, whatever you want to call it, Pat Maroon, and Pat Maroon just kind of fell forward on top of Shesterkin. And then McDonough took a shot afterwards with Shesterkin down, and that's what started the whole melee with everybody being upset that McDonough took the shot. But if there was no whistle on the play, I don't think McDonough's just going to stop and not take a shot. I think he's going to do it regardless. I've seen at the indoor skate park in Joplin as well as the Walmart. Jean says, yeah, he got smacked in the back to force the fall. Yeah, it's definitely that's definitely the way I would describe it as well, Jean. Avionics says Perry the Platypus. I don't know if anybody calls Corey Perry that, but that would be kind of interesting if that was his nickname. That's for darn sure. Got 9:33 now to go here in this second period as we're just a little more than halfway through. Most consecutive playoff series wins, the most ever is 19 in a row, thanks to the 1980 to 1984 New York Islanders. Second most is the 76 to 80 Montreal Canadiens with 13. Tampa from 2020 to the present has 10. So they'll look to try to get it to 11 with the win, with winning the series tonight. And then if they win the cup, that'll make it 12. So they'll look to try to get it up to 12 and win a third straight cup, which would be unprecedented. A penalty-free game so far except the 4-on-4. Yeah, I mean, other than that, it was that. Victor Hedman actually, during the commercial break, went back to the locker room. So we'll see if he's able to come back. But that would be a massive loss for the Lightning if he's not able to return. Again, he got hit up high from the elbow of Alexis Lafreniere, hit him up in the face. Hedman looked around, waiting for a penalty. Nothing was called. He went to the bench, slammed his stick, yelled at the ref, and again, still nothing was called. And again, the only penalties we've gotten was offsetting minors against both teams. So again, we still have yet to have our first full power, true power play of this game. Shannon says, thanks, Neil. Keep it up. Thank you as always, Shannon. Appreciate your support. They aren't beating the Avs if this goes to 7. Who are you referring to, Jean? Are you referring to the Lightning? I guess you're referring to the Lightning. There's a shot there. They score! Steven Stamkos! And I think Shesterkin may have gotten fooled. I'm not sure how that got past them. But with 9:17 to go in the second, the Lightning strike first. It's 1-0. The captain leading by example with a snipe. Lindgren shaking his head. I missed it for like a hot second. But when I looked up, it was in. So I got to see it again on the replay here. Holy moly. As the Lightning got it out of the zone, Stamkos comes up. He's reaming it through. He just throws it at the net, and oh my. Shesterkin should have had this. I don't know if he got blocked, but it went just under the right arm of Shesterkin and in. That's one that Igor should have had. And look, when a goaltender's playing that well, you're going to have to, the only way you're going to score is through some bounces, and there you go. Stamkos gets one. 8th goal of the playoffs, his 4th of the series, and the Lightning are up 1-0. Love that Trouba hit on Perry. It was a solid one. Not an illegal one. It was a solid one. Damn, that's not going to be good for Tampa. We'll see if Hedman can come back. Ref's definitely letting him play. My mom's first one in here. She says, there you go. What a shot. Sean's not happy. Andrew's pumped up. He says, stammer time. Stammer time, baby. No. A score from Andy as that shot in front gets deflected wide. Avionics is stammer time. Ride the Lightning. Lights. Booyah. Lightning emojis. Shannon says, come on. And then Jean says, the only reason I can handle the Avs losing to Tampa, Stamkos goes out on a high note. There has been speculation about Steven Stamkos retiring. It was talked about last year. And I think maybe if the Lightning win it again this year, it's possible. We get a stoppage of play, but Toronto and Chiarelli having some words. As the Lightning fans getting into it now as their team is up 1. Shannon says, come get some. Archduke says, goal! Like in soccer. Was getting. Again, if you look at the goal, it doesn't seem like that big of a shot. And then, again, I think Stamkos is trying to throw it at the net. And Shesterkin may have gotten, maybe it's because of the little screen from Lindgren. Otherwise, I think Shesterkin should have 100% made that save. Lightning top line this series versus the Rangers. Stamkos, 4 goals, 2 assists. Palat, 4 goals, 3 assists. And Nikita Kucherov, 3 goals, 4 assists. Combined for 20 of the team's now 40 points in this Eastern Conference Finals. Jeff, stay out of the loop. Jersey in the rafters for that man. Oh, yeah. Stamkos will definitely have his number retired when his playing career is all said and done. Here come the Lightning again. Bogosian with a step. Backhand try. Great diving pad save by Shesterkin. As now the Lightning putting on some more pressure. They got the momentum now. Now they got the crowd behind them again. They're continuing to outshoot and quite frankly outplay the Rangers. And they finally got rewarded with a goal. A lucky one, but a goal nonetheless from the captain, Steven Stamkos. Jacob is here. Again, Jacob, appreciate you, boss man. Think he caught the top of the skate. He might have, I'm not sure. Shot attempts, this is not shot on goals, this is shot attempts. 41-19 in favor of the Lightning. So here comes Strome. He takes a wrist shot that gets blocked. It's behind the net, but actually it comes out in front and Vasilevsky will calmly cover it. 7:25 to go here in the second. Lightning now with the lead thanks to a wrist shot goal from the captain, Steven Stamkos. Suburbs of St. Louis are great. The city, no. Yeah, we've talked about St. Louis a bunch when it comes to if it's safe to play it. Rangers are just deflated right now. They definitely are. Because, look, they got to call, you got to call it like it is. They have been almost brutally outplayed in this game. They are once again forcing Shesterkin, who's already made 17 saves tonight, to bail them out. And they haven't had a whole lot of good opportunities themselves offensively. and now they're trailing in this game. But again, it's only 1-0 with a lot of time left. The Strome drops it off to Lindgren, now to Strome. Tried to feed it in front of Panarin, nobody's home. Shot there by the Rangers is blocked, and then Vasilevsky dives on it, and the ref blows the whistle. Heads up play there by Vasilevsky. Puck was well out of his crease, but he dove at it to cover it before anything could happen. Avionics says the Lightning has struck. Lightning has struck. The question is, how many more times will we see it tonight? John says this chat is going to be crazy if it's Avs versus Tampa. I'm looking forward to it, man. If that's what we get, it's going to be exciting. Andy says, welcome, Jacob, and your sunburn. I like how Andy always leaves things that I don't know about Jacob in the chat. Scoring chances tonight, 10 for the Lightning, a measly 2 so far for the Rangers. Chernak dumps it out of the zone back to center ice with 7 minutes. Okay. Why'd the clock stop? Ref blew the whistle. Not sure exactly what I missed there. As Chernak actually got hit up high. Is there a penalty? I believe there might be. Chernak doesn't look to be bleeding, so I would imagine this is a penalty. It's going to be 2 minutes. We'll see here again. Yeah, it is a penalty. Artemi Panarin, the bread man, is going to the sin bin. So it's 7:01 to go in the second, and the Lightning up 1. The Lightning will get the first power play of the game, and it comes with just 7 minutes to go in the second as Chernak got hit up high from a stick from Panarin. He wasn't bleeding, so it's only going to be 2 minutes, but a big opportunity here for the Lightning to see if they could double the lead. I'm so going to get banned, laugh my ass off. John, unless you're really insulting to others, you're not going to get banned. So here we go as the power play gets underway. Avs won Tampa. I think in some ways they do. Lightning win the faceoff. Kucherov tried to feed in front of Stamkos, but just missed him. But the Lightning now can set up. Sergachev over to Kucherov. Nikita Kucherov loses the puck, feeds in front of Perry. He takes a shot, a soft shot that gets blocked. Kucherov regains it for Tampa. Tries to feed it in front again, nobody home. Hits off the skate of Zibanejad. Now Stamkos controls it. Gets it over to Sergachev. Mikhail Sergachev now to Kucherov. Kucherov now to Palat. Palat back to Kucherov. Kucherov to Palat again. Tried to feed it in front to Corey Perry, and he couldn't connect, and then the Rangers clear. But been good so far. So we get an icing here, I believe. Nate Mack at Stammer for the cup. That would be phenomenal. This might not happen. 1-0 Tampa. All right, Avionics, we'll see. Sean says Av's going to take the cup. What's going on, Isha? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, boss man. Spending some of your Saturday night with us. He says, hey, Neil, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you as well, my friend. Thank you so much for showing your support as always. Appreciate you, buddy. Or 2-0. All right, Avionics, got some predictions here. Hey, everyone. Hope you're all having a great weekend. We all are, man. We all are. We thank you so much for hanging out with us. Go Tampa. Go Tampa Bay. Isha, I know it's already 1-0, but if you got a score prediction for us, my friend, make sure to leave it in chat. ABI says, go Tampa, go. Thank you so much also, Isha, for the $2 Canadian donation for some playoff coffee. We'll see if I'll need it tonight. We'll see if I need it, man. But thank you so much for the donation. As that shot deflects just wide. Lightning putting on some pressure here. 50 seconds to go on the power play. And the Rangers clear. But thank you for the donation, Isha. Appreciate you, man. Dono Hype. He says, always, buddy. Thank you for hosting as always. No problem, man. No problem. Happy to do it. Dono Hype indeed. Isha's going. He's thinking 6 more goals are happening tonight. He's going 6-1 Tampa. Love it. Love it. Love it. Posted a Neil video. Neil, I think you'll like it. As a shot there from the point gets stopped by Shesterkin. 27 seconds to go in the power play. 5:27 to go here in the second period. 1-0 Tampa. Isha, after the stream tonight, I will check it out. I'm assuming it's probably the newest video that you just posted, but I will check it out. Also, everybody, go make sure you subscribe to the City Life Project and support Isha. You all love him. You all love him. Oh wait, it's Canadian money. That does not count. No, it counts. It counts as currency. Isha is a psychic. I just poured some bourbon in a bowl. Oh, there you go. There you go. But again, Isha, boss man, thank you so much for showing your support and hanging out with us for a bit, man. You are the boss. Hopefully you are enjoying your weekend. As Adam Fox will backhand it out of the zone. And the Lightning set it. Lightning will go back and reset. Kucherov feeds it off the boards to Palat. Palat drops off to Stamkos. Stamkos backhands it over. Will try to get it to Palat. And then the Rangers are able to get it out of the zone again. 8 seconds to go in the power play. Palat, long pass over to Kucherov. Kucherov holds. Still has the puck. Stops on a dime. Feeds it over in a one-time shot there. Flutters to the net. Shesterkin made the save. Power play is over for the Lightning here. Still up 1-0 with 4:52 to go here in this second period. Take it away. Feeds it in front. Palat with a shot. That one is stopped dead cold by Shesterkin. Shesterkin has made a couple of big-time saves since he gave up the game's only goal. So he continues to keep the Rangers in it. Here comes Alex Killorn. He comes in. Backhand try. That would have stopped. Scramble in the crease. Chiarelli gets it back. Lightning putting on the pressure again. Chernak takes a slap shot. It gets blocked. Long pass off the boards. Tries to get Panarin. He may have a step. Panarin comes in, stops on a dime and waits. Feeds it over to Zibanejad, and that shot gets blocked. McDonough makes a long pass, but it's taken away by Schneider. Schneider now holds it, gets it to Zibanejad, feeds it over to Braun. Justin Braun will dump it around the boards. A little bit of back and forth action right now. Filipino tried to feed it in front. Nobody was home. McDonough trying to get it out for Tampa. Now to Killorn. Killorn wraps it around to the other side. Anthony Cirelli is going to try to backhand it out. Where is the puck? It's actually right there. It was just still in the same place, but nobody knew where it was. And now Brandon Hagel takes it away for a moment. And Akito will control it for the Rangers. Jeez, all of a sudden, things have picked up here. Things have escalated. 3.5 minutes to go here in the second. Vasilevsky almost turned over the puck there. Dangerous play behind his own net. Thinking he's Marty Brodeur there. Alex Killorn will backhand it out of the zone. Holy smokes, what's going on here? Jean says if they make 3, Tampa is going to defensive shell and make sure they hold it, not to give up nothing. I mean, if they're up like 3-0 going into the third, that's what you're going to see. Shots are 22-12 in favor of the Lightning right now. No shots for Kreider and Mika Zibanejad. Yeah, 2 of their star players have really not stepped up tonight. But it's still only 1-0. Who's going to 4th of July fireworks? Definitely I am. Jean says, I can't believe that puck was loose. Holy hell, I know. If the Lightning had reacted a second sooner, it's going in. By the way, I made a mistake. Game 7, if necessary, will actually be on Tuesday, the 14th of June. So I think it's because of the NBA Finals, I believe. I don't know why. But it'll be the first time in a while both teams will have back-to-back days off. Interesting. Not me. I'm just going to enjoy some fireworks at my house. Still awesome. Moo says, what's up? I'm back. What's up, Moo? Good to see you again, my friend. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream while you're here. Love me some 4th of July fireworks, man. Yeah, dude. They're great. Just got to be safe. 2:55 and ticking to go here in the second period. Lightning have the only goal earlier in this period thanks to Steven Stamkos. As now Ross Colt, nice toe drag. Colton behind the net with one arm. He still has the puck. Gets to Sergachev. Over to Ruda. Ruda just fires it behind the net. Ross Colton gets there for the Lightning. Gets pinned by Lindgren. Now Sergachev backhands it. It goes into the right corner. Corey Perry now has it. But it's taken away by Ryan Strome. Ryan Strome over to Lindgren. Lindgren back to Strome in the left corner. And then the Rangers get it out. It's going to go down, but not all the way down. It won't be an icing. Ruda now makes a long pass to a Lightning player. It's Andre Palat. Tries to feed it in front to a streaking Kucherov, but a good stick play there by the Rangers defense. And now here comes Keandre Miller up the right boards. He'll dump it into the zone with 2 minutes to go here in the second. There's a shot from the sharp angle. That one is stopped by Vasilevsky. Vetrano tries to feed it in front to Zibanejad, but he whiffed on it. Mika Zibanejad a couple of chances tonight, but hasn't gotten a full shot on goal yet. Kucherov wraps it over to the right side. Brandon Hagel gets there first. Hagel backhands it over to Kucherov, but it skips over his puck, over his stick. Now McDonough tries to feed it over, taken away by Trouba. And now here come the Rangers with 90 seconds to go in the second. Zibanejad gets pinned, tries to feed it top of the point, but nobody was there. Actually, the puck comes out to offensive zone. Anthony Cirelli drops it off to Killorn. He tries to deke through a defender, gets broken up by the stick. Hagel now gets it for Tampa, gets it over to Killorn. Killorn with a wrist shot, and that one is stick padded aside by Shesterkin. 1:10 to go. Turnover here by the Rangers. Puck is bouncing. Chiarelli throws it in the right corner. Alex Killorn now with it. Killorn tries to feed it to the top of the blue line. Gets broken up by Goodrow. 1 minute to go here in this period. Lightning still putting on some pressure here. Chiarelli being pinned by both Fox and Zibanejad. Now out of Fox is able to squeak it away, and the Rangers come the other way. Barclay Goodrow, who was here for the last 2 cups as a part of this Lightning team, is at the moment about a period away from being eliminated by his former team in his quest for what would be a 3rd straight cup for him. Kevin Rooney, he gets pinned by Nick Paul, chips out of the zone. Rangers look to come the other way with 23 seconds to go in the period. It's chipped in behind Vasilevsky's net. Rangers get it, tried to feed it in front, but it's blocked. Tyler Mott feeds to the Lindgren. Now to Jacob Trouba. Trouba with a wrist shot. That one is blocked in front. Lightning look to push it the other way with 10 seconds to go in the period. Here comes Nick Paul. Nick Paul tries to weave his way through Lindgren. It gets broken up. Lindgren feeds it over to Trouba, and that is going to do it for the second period of play as the Lightning, with an even better second period, finally got rewarded on a nice wrister from Steven Stamkos. They had some other chances, but Shesterkin stood tall. But after 40 minutes of play, it's the home team Tampa Bay Lightning who have the lead at 1-0. So, what do you guys think so far after 40 minutes? And what do you think is going to happen in these final 20? We have a lot to discuss here in this second intermission report. John says, Rangers look defeated. Yeah, it's kind of tough to say. They looked a little bit better in the last minute and a half of that period. But yeah, they probably look a little bit down in the dumps because, again, relying heavily on Shesterkin, and he did let up a goal. And so now they're trailing, but they got 20 minutes. And knowing that they're facing elimination, this has to be the best 20 minutes of the entire year for the Rangers if they want to have any chance of forcing a Game 7. Archduke says, ride the Lightning. Fair enough. Andy says, Andy's putting in some lightning and eye emojis. Love it. Frosty says, Rangers versus the refs. Look, at the end of the day, that penalty against Panarin didn't cost the Rangers because, that goal that Stamkos scored was 5-on-5. But the Rangers got to find a way to get some goals 5-on-5, because if they're not getting penalties tonight, if they're not getting power plays tonight, they got to find some other way to score. Julia Escobar, it has indeed been a long time, my friend. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Julia, don't forget to leave a like on the stream while you're here, and we thank you for hanging out with us. Jean says they woke up a little, so hopefully there's some ass chewing happening in that locker room, and it better come from Shesterkin. I think that would be, I don't know if Shesterkin is the type of person that would say that, but certainly an ass chewing needs to come from Gerard Gallant. He needs to get these guys focused and pumped up for the third period. How many folks are in this chat? We currently have 39, almost 40 people live right now hanging out with us, chat, and we thank all of these guys. And if you haven't already, make sure to like and also subscribe if you want to hang out in the chat with us. Also, don't forget to donate as well. You don't have to. It's not required, but it is appreciated. We got a donation earlier from my good buddy Isha, $2 Canadian donation, and we appreciate that. So, thank you. Andrew's taking an intermission break. He'll be back later. No worries, Andrew. We'll see you in a little bit. But does he speak English? I speak English. Jean says we need some likes, people. Absolutely, guys. So if you are new and you like what you see, make sure you smash that like button, as Jean says. But before we continue on here, we're going to step aside for a moment to get another word from our sponsors.
All right, team, time to bet NFL games. Confidence.
I'm feeling a parlay with more legs than a spider.
So 9 legs.
Roll the dice, baby.
Indecision.
We pick one home favorite. I abstain.
You can't abstain.
Boring. 6-leg parlay, 2 home dogs, all hitting the over. Boom!
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and feel the NFL action like never before.
So again, a big thank you and shout out to our sponsors for at DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring this live watch along and everything we do here at the Hockey Podcast Network. Go over to DraftKings right now. Use our promo code, which you can see right here, THPN, and tell them that Neil Villapiano sent you. So we are here in the second intermission report of Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. And after 40 minutes of play, Steven Stamkos on a nice wrister beating Shesterkin gives the Lightning the 1-0 lead with 20 minutes to go. Lightning hold on. They're going to the Cup final. The Rangers can bounce back. We got a Game 7. So a lot still to be determined with just 20 minutes to play. Jeff Nelson says, not you, the Rangers goalie. I'm sure that, honestly, Jeff, I'm sure that Shesterkin probably does speak English to an extent, but probably not a whole lot. Archduke says he gave the like button a concussion. Nice. Appreciate it, boss man. Sarcastic remarks. Dude, what's going on, guys? Thank you so much again for hanging out with us. Go ahead and smash that like button as well to show your support. We thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Avionics says he's got to go in like 10 minutes. I'll come back, though. No worries, Avionics. We'll see in a little bit, man. We'll see in a little bit. I gave the like button a little bit of PB. Nice, nice. Is Neil ordering pizza? Do I have to do this one time? Do I have to actually do this where, like, you know what? I don't have to order pizza. I have arguably the best pizza maker in the other room next to me. I could just honestly have him make one time, and we could just go from there. And instead of getting pizza ordered, we could have authentic Italian brick oven pizza right here, which I think is even better. So I'll do that in the future. Cheers, Luke Simpson. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. We thank you for hanging out with us. Luke, don't forget to hit the like button while you're here to show your support. Let's see here. Give my like button some bourbon. Yeah, it's probably going to need some. John says he'll be right back. Jean says Lightning are walking all over the Rangers through 2. Yeah, I mean, shots on goal, everything. They're dominating the Rangers. Shesterkin is the only reason it's not like 3-4-0. And the Lightning know that if they get another goal or 2, they're putting this one away. Let's see here. Hello, Beluga. Love the profile picture, by the way. Thank you so much for saying hi. We do appreciate it, Beluga. Go ahead and hit that like button as well. And thank you for subscribing also. Really, really do appreciate it, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Avionics says, now I got to go. Avionics, we will see you in a little bit, my friend. Let's see here. In the finals, Neil. In the finals. Yeah, I could probably do that. Beluga says, go Celtics. Yeah, that series tie. NBA Finals, it's a good one. Tied at 2 games apiece. Would not be shocked if it went 7. I think it's going to go 7, and it's honestly anybody's ball game. I have the Warriors, though, winning in 6, so we'll see. We'll see. RA says, let's go RA. Luke says, let's go RA. Celtics suck, go Knicks. I'm a Nets fan, so Celtics suck too. That's just me. Please, let's enjoy the cup. It's going to be good. I think that series is going to be good. Luke says, go Dodgers. Jean says, I'll donate my winnings to see you put a beautiful piece of strange pie in front of you. I will. It's not going to be strange. It's going to be pretty unique. Brick oven pizza is boss. It is. And we have a brick oven in this house, so we have the capability to do so. Frost says, Dodgers suck. Go Yanks. I'm a Yankees fan as well, Frosty, and they are currently winning, what, 8-0? 8-0, something like that. Something like that. I actually just flipped over. They're up 8-0 in the bottom of the 8th. Nice. Janet says, you want to fight? You got it. I'm not fighting you. I'm from the 212. Nice, Frosty. I kind of figured you were. Knicks can't even go to the playoffs. Beluga, you're right, man. You're right. You're right about that. Go Dodgers, Shannon says. Go Warriors, Luke Simpson says. Dodgers suck. Oh, that last five of that game was awesome. Go Warriors. Yeah, I heard it was crazy. I was actually at a concert, so I didn't see it, but I heard that the end of that game was nuts. Yankees are not terrible. They're actually the best team in baseball record-wise and just kicking everyone's ass. But, all right, we'll see what happens in the future. We in the chat request Neil's mom make pizza. She's not going to make the pizza. It would be more of my father, but I appreciate that regardless. Let's go on CR Clips. Thank you so much for saying what's up. We do appreciate it. CR, make sure to hit that like button while you're here, and we appreciate you subscribing as well. Brick that shit. All right, you got it. Frost said Luke Dodgers suck 27-1. Dodgers have more than one, that's for sure. Richie Flores, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Richie, you already know the deal, boss man. Go ahead and hit that like button while you're here. He says, can't wait for Avs versus Lightning. Well, we are 20 minutes away from that being a reality. So we are going to find out soon. Dodgers are the new Yankees. I mean, they've only won one title in the last couple of years. So are they, though? Are they? It's kind of tough to tell. Judge is better than the overrated Dodgers. Many ways I could agree with that. Luke says, don't you dare make me hit you. You're going to hit me through the screen. That would be quite impressive. I think Luke, I think I guess you're talking to Frosty. I have no idea. Sometimes I lose my mind what's going on here. Who's going to the finals, at least outside to the party? I mean, honestly, man, like for me, when it comes to the finals, unless I'm doing the live streams here on the channel, I will probably be here chilling, watching the game, or hopefully hanging out with someone like my good friend Erica, who I would imagine my friend Erica is in the chat at some point, or just at least, watching along. And we thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight. And again, don't forget to smash the like button as well. Is that the real Beluga? Not sure. The ghost of George Steinbrenner visits the Dodgers. I mean, yeah, they do. I guess, okay, see, now I understand, Ramon, what you're talking about. I can honestly rock with that. With the whole, they're they spend so much money. Vasilevsky in closeout games, again, in the last 7 series clinching wins, he's faced 200 shots, 1 goal against, .995 save percentage, and a .995 goals against average and a .14 save percentage. And also, ladies and gentlemen, he has 6 shutouts. And he is 20 minutes away from making it number 7, which would be unreal. Janet says, Beluga, again with the Dodgers suck. Now we're talking about baseball, which is hilarious. CR Clip says he has 8.5 million subs. That is damn impressive. I mean, dude, I would love to get the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel to 8.5 million subs. That would be unreal. They should with that payroll. That's true. And they should be able to win more than one championship. And so we'll see if they're able to do so this year. I think that's something to definitely keep in mind. Brian Boucher talking about Shesterkin and Vasilevsky once again. Hey guys, I see some insulting comments to one another. Let's keep it chill. And focus on the game, because that's what we're all here for. We're all here to have a good time on a Saturday night watching some playoff hockey, and that is what's most important. Odds to win Game 6, Rangers are now at a +575. Tampa's at a -900. Those are the odds right now. And if you want to bet on those odds, go to DraftKings right now. You sign up. You use our promo code, which you can see right here at THPN. And as always, tell them that Neil Villapiano sent you. Yes, I do also feel that A Fight is brewing in this chat. Frost says I'm watching the game. Good. But let's focus on it. Let's not get carried away here, ladies and germs. Just checking on my phone a little bit. But yeah, this should be a really, really interesting third period of play. How do the Lightning come out? More importantly, how do the Rangers come out? They've been outplayed through 2 periods, and they're only down 1-0. Is this one of those games again where the Rangers are getting outplayed but still find a way to win? We shall see. So let me know what you guys think. What do you think is going to happen in this third period of play? Would love to know. Hit me up in the comments section. But while you do that, I'm going to step aside for another quick moment to catch my breath and collect everything and get ready for the third period.
All right, team, time to bet NFL games. Confidence.
I'm feeling a parlay with more legs than a spider.
So 9 legs.
Roll the dice, baby.
Indecision.
We picked one home favorite. I abstain.
You can't abstain.
Boring. 6-leg parlay, 2 home dogs, all hitting the over. Boom!
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and feel the NFL action like never before.
So this is actually kind of like a random thing because I mentioned before that Game 7, if necessary, will be on Tuesday instead of Monday because Game 5 of the NBA Finals will be on Monday at 9 because ESPN is the home of the NBA Finals as well as the Stanley Cup Finals. They have to do that. ESPN definitely getting a lot of coverage of the major sports, that's for sure. What's going on, Charles D'Angelo? Thank you so much for leaving a comment, my friend. We do appreciate it. Charles, while you're here, make sure to smash that like button as well, and we appreciate your support and subscribing. Kreider needs to get more involved. He does. He's had a very quiet game. Also, Mika Zibanejad, the star players who really stepped up in Game 7 against Carolina, really have gone quiet here, but it's still only 1-0 going into the third. Shot attempts are absurdly in favor of Tampa, 50-23. Scoring chances, 12-2 in favor of Tampa. So that is nuts. That is nuts. But again, Charles, welcome to the Hockey Podcast Network, and thank you so much for hanging out with us. Again, make sure to leave a like as well. But here we go as a big update here. Victor Hedman, who left late in the second period after getting hit up high from an elbow hit from Alexis Lafreniere, is back on the bench. So he is going to be good to go for this third period. As the puck is dropped, and the third period here is underway again. If the Lightning hold on, they move on to the Stanley Cup Finals. Lightning are 33-1-4 in the regular season when leading after 2. They are 5-1 in the playoffs. It's now an opportunity right away for the Lightning gets broken up. Good chance there by Hagel. Frosty says, Neil is an absolute beauty. Frosty, thank you so much for the compliment, man. Appreciate you're a beauty as well. Chris Kreider, who Charles just mentioned, and Mika Zibanejad Both guys combined for 0 shots through 40 minutes. So we'll see if they can pick it up here in the third. Shannon says Tampa. Jacob Trouba is a menace. He has certainly been a lot here as now Charlie feeds it over to Hedman, feeds it to Hagel. Sharp angle try. That one is stopped by Shesterkin. So a good chance early on, and that puck goes out of play. Is that going to be a delayed game? Doesn't look like it. Might have hit off somebody. But a great shot there from Brayden Hagel. Just a better save. Good passing, too. Tic-tac-toe. But Shesterkin made the save. Archduke says 1.25 shots per minute. Damn, I know. The Lightning offense is flying tonight, but only have 1 goal to show for it through almost 41 minutes. Janet says, come on, Lights. Frost says, come on, Chris. Andrew H. is back. Awesome, Andrew. Awesome. You're just in time. We're just about a minute into the third. Vasilevsky plays it over to Hedman. Shots are 24-13 in favor of the Lightning. Panarin now with it. Panarin takes a wrist shot and he gets blocked and comes out of the zone. Ryan Lindgren now will play it. Shannon says, great job, Neil. Thank you so much, Shannon. Appreciate another compliment. You are very kind, and we thank you for your support. Showing an ad for Sunday Night Baseball. Jacob would like this, actually. Sunday Night Baseball, Mets in LA against the Angels at 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. So there you go, Jacob. Your Angels are on national TV, and they finally broke their losing streak last night. So good for them. I think it was last night or 2 nights ago. Andrew said he needed to refuel. I understand that, man. I'm actually almost done with my wine. Time for Tampa to pull out the corn. White lightning. Very funny. As that shot there by the Rangers is patted aside by Vasilevsky. Andre Vasilevsky again mentioned 6 shutouts in series clinching games. That's the most in NHL history. And he's looking, at least right now, he's still working on what could be his 7th when it's all said and done. Just about 90 seconds into the third. Sean says Neil with his wine. Of course, man, of course. Got to have it with me. Got to have it with me as I always do. Jean says, man, I had steak and shake on my trip east. All about it. Nice, man. Nice. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Face-off won by the Lightning, and here comes Corey Perry, makes a feed over to Ross Colton, and now the Rangers take it away. Braun chips it high, and it's knocked down by Lafreniere. Lafreniere comes in the zone, drops it off to Barclay Goodrow. Looks like Gerard Gallant may have changed some lines a little bit, as Gaudreau's now paired with Lafreniere and Hedel as Gaudreau tried to feed it in front, but it goes right to Vasilevsky, and he'll cover. I don't know if that would count as a shot on goal. The shots are currently 24-14 right now. White lightning equals moonshine. Nice. Very nice. Cole, good to see you again, my friend. I see you changed your profile picture, but good to see you as always. Hope you're doing well. Cole, make sure to smash that like button while you're here, and we appreciate your support, man. But good to see you. We're just about 2 minutes into the third. Corey Perry chips it over to Nick Paul. Perry now tries to get over to Colton. Colton fighting with Braden Schneider. Schneider gets the puck, gets it over to Vetrano. And oh my! Vetrano gets hit up. Hedel gets hit up high. That's definitely a penalty. As now we get a delayed penalty here against the Lightning as Colton touches up. But geez, Hedel got hit up high. Is he bleeding? Appears to be okay. Corey Perry immediately knew he was going to the penalty box, so he's going in there. And is he actually bleeding? Trainer actually has a tissue up on his nose. This comes just about 2.5 minutes into the third. So the Rangers finally get their first power play of the night. It's like it's a 2-minute high sticking penalty against the Lightning's Corey Perry. He got him good too. Just boom! Right with the shaft of his stick. John says that was a dirty elbow. It really wasn't an elbow. It was more of a stick. But nonetheless, the Rangers finally with their first power play of the night. John says a little payback for Hedman. I don't know if that was payback. Maybe it was. But it was Lafreniere that made that hit. But now a slap shot there by Zibanejad gets blocked. Rangers control it again. Panarin now to Fox. Fox takes a wrist shot through traffic. It gets blocked. Lightning trying to clear it, and they do. Took till 2.5 minutes into the third for the Rangers to finally get their first power play. Just the second penalty, second power play for either team tonight. Lightning have one, and now the Rangers have one. Zibanejad chips it over to Panarin. Panarin now looking for somebody. He backhands it top of the blue line to Fox. Adam Fox now over to Zibanejad. Zibanejad with a wrist shot, and that one gets blocked by Cernak, and he clears it. Rangers doing a good job here as Cernak is going to slowly make his way to the bench. Looks like he's holding that right wrist. John says, here's your chance, Rangers. I'm about 30 seconds behind, guys. Sorry. No worries, John. You are fine. You are totally fine. 1 minute to go on the Ranger power play. Lightning killing some time in the offensive zone. Kreider now slows it up, gets it over to Fox, gets it back to Kreider on the left side. Kreider tried to weave his way through, but he got the puck knocked off him. And again, the Rangers will have to reset. Now the Rangers come back in. It's Panarin. Panarin stopping, chips it behind the net, but Sergachev easily takes it away and clears it again. 35 seconds to go on the Ranger power play. Just about 4 minutes into the third period. Lightning still up 1-0 here. Lafreniere tries to chip it over, lost the puck, but the Rangers regain it. Barclay Goodrow, top of the blue line to Trouba. Slap shot there, and that one goes wide of the net. Bellemare wraps it around the boards and out. The Lightning clear it once more. That's the fourth clear on this power play. 10 seconds to go on it. Trouba will look to try to maybe get one last opportunity here. Trouba over to Lafreniere. Lafreniere up the left boards and wraps it around the boards. Power play is over for the Rangers. They did not score. Really didn't get a whole lot on it. It's a long feed there to Perry, just missed, but he still gets it behind the net. Corey Perry then falls down, regains the puck for a moment, but the Rangers finally control it. Now a turnover here, opportunity. There's a shot there from Stamkos, gets blocked to the corner and actually might have gotten tipped out of play. So a good kill there for the Lightning, and they still lead at 1-0. Stamkos almost got himself his second of the night. So Cernak actually on that shot, he blocked the shot from Zibanejad, hit him right in the wrist hand area, and he immediately just shook his wrist and slowly skated back. But now the Lightning killing that off. Erik Cernak tonight, 15-12 ice time, 5 hits and 2 block shots, with one of them coming on the wrist. A very, very underrated defenseman, in my opinion. Doesn't get a whole lot of points, but a tremendous shot blocker. Like, he's really, really good. A guy that would be very valuable on any team. He's certainly valuable here in Tampa Bay. As now Sergachev gets it over to Bellemare, and Bellemare is offsides. Just about 5 minutes into the third period here. Lightning still up 1-0. With the way this game is going, guys, just been covering and watching it tonight, if the Lightning get the next goal and go up 2-0 at any point, I feel like that's going to put this one out of reach because it just doesn't feel like the Rangers are going to score. I thought maybe they were going to really get themselves going on that power play, but they had a couple of shots, but all of them ended up getting, blocked, mostly. Andrew says, crowd is going wild. Oh, I would imagine so. Imagine so. Andy says, Neil was born to be a sportscaster. Thank you, Andy, for that tremendous compliment, man. That's something I've always wanted to be, and I try my best. As a pass in front there, and it just goes over the net. Edward Bellemare had a chance, but it goes over. He roofed it, almost beating Shesterkin. Lightning trying to keep it in the zone, and they're able to do for a moment here as Maroon fighting with Lindgren, and Ryan Lindgren backhands it out of the zone. But thank you, Andy, for that tremendous compliment, man. It means a lot to me. It really does. John says Tampa's really putting a stop to the Rangers in the neutral zone. They really are. Pat Maroon has won 14 straight playoff series, the most by anybody since 1993 as a player. That is phenomenal. He has more playoff series victories as just singularly than some NHL teams, which is crazy. Shannon says Neil rocks. Thank you, Shannon, for that compliment. I appreciate your guys' compliments so much. John says I would pay almost anything to see Neil on any news anchor, on any new anchor. Thank you, Sean. I really appreciate your guys' compliments a whole lot. I'm just doing the best I can. Andrew says, Neil, future Devils TV announcer maybe? If they call, I would love that opportunity. We got a new subscriber in the chat. It's Tony Sailor. Tony, thank you so much for leaving a like. Is that pass in front? That is stopped by Shesterkin on a good chance there by Brandon Hagel. But Tony, man, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We do appreciate it. Tony, make sure to smash that like button as well while you're here. Really appreciate it. Now the Rangers putting on some pressure behind Vasilevsky's net. Comes out in front. Rangers with a chance. Truman with a try. That was stopped. Rebound try and a great save by Vasilevsky. Oh my goodness, what a diving left leg pad save. Rangers with their best chance of the night, but Vasilevsky shuts the door again. What a save. As here comes Kucherov. Stops on a dime. Feeds it over. Sergachev now with it. Sergachev gets pinned by Trouba. John says, you really are on top of it, Neil. Thank you, Jean. Doing the best I can to give you guys the best broadcast. Andy says, I'm the new Ron Burgundy. I don't know if I could grow a mustache like Ron Burgundy, but I'll take that as a compliment. Andy, thank you. Archduke says, Neil is the GOAT hockey announcer. Thank you, Archduke. I appreciate it. Jeff says, Neil, you're really good. Much more active than Isha. I do like Isha, but much more enthusiastic. We're all good. We're all good. We all have our different styles, Jeff, and I appreciate those compliments, man. The veins on Neil's neck are now bulging. They probably were a little bit on that last chance there. Vassy is indeed a brick wall. Lightning have an opportunity. That shot is blocked. Follow-up try there by the Lightning goes wide. Lightning again putting some good pressure here. Just haven't been able to get on net. Ross Colton now gets over to Corey Perry behind the net. Colton gets it again. He gets tripped up. Fans want a penalty. Nothing looks like anything's called. Colton now over to Perry. Wraps around the other side. Rangers trying to backhand it out of the zone. Nick Pohl just keeps it in. Fires it at the net. It goes wide. I love this comment again. Vassy has definitely been a brick wall as the Rangers will slow it up. Tony says, good play-by-play. Got to bounce as you are ahead of my TV feed. Tony, thank you so much for that compliment, man. No worries. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream before you go, man. And we'll see you in the next live watch-along. Janet says, the best. Thank you. Isha does love to chatter with the crowd, which is good. As the opportunity here. Maroon to Torelli and a great save there by Shesterkin. Oh, the goaltenders trading big-time saves here in this third. Lafreniere comes into the zone, stays on sides, intercepted by the Lightning, but Vetrano keeps it in. No, he doesn't. As the ref calls offsides. 11:03 to go in the third. Things have picked up dramatically here in this one. The goaltenders trading big-time saves, and the Lightning still hold on to this 1-0 lead. Damn, Tampa is just all over the Rangers right now. In many ways, they are. Just that last chance, though, by the Rangers. Great opportunity. But other than that, it's been all Tampa. Andy says, Neil is our king of random announcers. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it. I waited all day for this game. I did as well. And this has been an exciting one. Sean says, Neil would make ESPN 100% better. Honestly, Sean, I agree with that 100%. I really do. I personally believe that if I was on ESPN, I would make the game way better than some of the guys that are on there now. And I'm just saying that with the utmost confidence in myself. I know that I'm very good, and I know I'm going to get my opportunity. And doing these live watch-alongs with you guys allows me to continue to practice. And you guys just saying these wonderful compliments to me really continues to get me going and makes me want to do these more and pushes me to be better. So I thank you all. Janet says, Igor, Andy says Lightning are going to win. Avionics is back with a working keyboard. Awesome, man. Awesome. Wish we could add a few bonus likes here and there. It's all right, man. I mean, again, I also ask you could share this with family and other friends and get them to like as well. Share it on social media. Get people to jump on. ESPN is too woke now. I can't watch it. I don't know if I would say woke, Andy. I mean, that's obviously your opinion. For me, it's just like they focus much more on the personalities that are working at the network than the sports themselves. That's my biggest argument. Go Tampa, go. That was a great save by Vasilevsky. Jeff says, I hope your mom is wearing earplugs. No, she's fine. She's fine. She actually can, if she's falling asleep, she can sleep through a lot of stuff. If you don't get the shot, bro, these networks are stupid. Yeah, John, I know. I've been applying to a lot of jobs and things like that. The reality is like this industry is such a tough one that, a lot of the time you're just trying to grind and hopefully that somebody catches your eye. And that's all I'm hoping for. And I'm just going to keep pushing. I know I'm going to get the chance. 11:03 to go here in the third. Lightning still up here, 1-0. The wine is kicking in for Neil now. I wouldn't say that. It takes a lot more to get me like really going. I could do that without wine. We were talking about ESPN. One just lip service. Luke says, go USA. Andrew says, rag season about to be donzo. And they keep showing the statistic for Vasilevsky in series clinching wins. Again, 200 shots faced, 1 goal against, .995 goals against average, and a .14 goals against average and a .995 save percentage, and 6 shutouts. And he is 1048 away from maybe a potential 7th. I mean, Vasilevsky is arguably the greatest goaltender we've ever seen when it comes to series clinching wins. It's unreal. He's not the greatest goaltender ever. That's Martin Brodeur. But when it comes to series clinching wins, he's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Something we've never seen before. So Adam Fox gets the puck chipped away from him. Tyler Mott regains it, and he'll just backhand it in. Goes into the left corner. Zach Bogosian will slow it up for the Lightning. They'll kill some time. Bogosian will start behind his own net. Bogosian now over to Sergachev. Sergachev had a goal and an assist in game number 5 as that puck goes right to Shesterkin and he'll cover it. But he had a great game. His goal, which tied game number 5, it actually what was crazy about it is that was the first goal he had scored since 2020 in the playoffs. Remember, the Rangers had 6 goals in game number 1. Between games 2 and 6, they've scored only 7. So the Lightning, as the series has gone on, has gotten better and better defensively. Avs offense is on point with Vass on net, going to be tough. It's going to be a really tough matchup if that's what we get. As a backhand try in front of net deflects just wide of Vasilevsky. We've just reached the halfway point of the third. Rangers with some pressure. Zibanejad gets over to Miller with a drive, and that one goes wide to the left side. Jacob Trouba keeps it in for the Rangers. Trouba over to Kreider. Kreider now chips it over to Panarin behind the net. Panarin looking for someone in front. Now goes over to the right side. Leads it. Slap shot by Trouba. And that one looked like it went into the glove of Vasilevsky, but he played it and gave it to Anthony Cirelli. Cirelli up the boards. Gets around a defender. Cirelli wraps it over to Alex Killorn. Killorn now back over to Cirelli. Cirelli now behind the net. Fighting with Keandre Miller. He wraps it around back to Killorn. Killorn feeds it in front, and that one actually ended up deflecting off a Ranger, and Shesterkin had to pat it away. Fireworks are going off close by as we talk about Neil. Very ironic. That's why it's going to be a great series. It is. Andrew, Marty is indeed the GOAT. 9 minutes to go in the third. Lightning still holding on to this 1-0 lead. Shannon says, what an effing series. We're not worthy. Sometimes, man, we get blessed with such a great series in many ways. As now the Rangers into the offensive zone. Fox tried to feed over. Looks like a penalty coming up here against the Lightning. And it is against the Lightning as Lindgren plays the puck. Lindgren now, extra skater off of the Rangers at the moment. Kopp now over to Ethan Hunt, wraps it around the boards. Fox trying to keep it in, he cannot. Has to go back and set up again. So a delayed penalty here, and once the Lightning touch it, the Rangers would go to just their second power play of the night. And now Kopp tried to make a pass, and eventually it's touched up by Corey Perry. It's going to be a hold here against the Lightning. 8:15 to go in this third. Rangers going to their second power play of the night. It's Steven Stamkos going to the sin bin, and we'll see if the Rangers can tie it on this one. HBF back in the chat. He says, Neil, the Leafs will play the Sabres in round 2 of his mini stick hockey league. Awesome. Shannon says 9 minutes. John says it's going to get ugly in the last five, guys. Yeah, and it's going to get more and more intense, and there's probably going to be bigger and bigger opportunities. And now the Rangers will have a power play for 2 minutes with another chance to try to see if they can tie this game up. And again, the Rangers have scored just one 5-on-5 goal in the last handful of games. A lot of their goals recently have come from the power play. So this is as good of a time as any for them to score. So who will win the series between the Devils and Pens? It's a best-of-5 series in your mini stick hockey league, HBF. Got to go with the Devils, baby. Rangers will not go quietly into the good night. No, they're going to fight till the very end. If this is their last game, they're going to fight to every last second. Sean says, hey, I'm happy for Tampa. They get to win at home. Well, again, it's only 1-0, and there's still like 8.5 minutes to go in this one, so it's not over yet. JC Productions back. What's going on, JC? Good to see you, my friend. JC, don't forget to smash the like button while you're here. Would appreciate it. I've got to watch the last 8 minutes of my boys' season. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it is the last 8 minutes. How many games? What about Caps vs. Rangers? I'll say Devils in 4, and then I'll say for Caps Rangers, Caps in 3. I think it's a clean sweep for them. That's the way I'm going for it. Archduke says Rangers need to be tough but disciplined at this point. Well, right now they're on a power play, so they got to find a way to just get it going. Avionics says go Tampa, go Tampa, go. Anything can definitely happen in a clinching game, that's for sure. Where is the game, Tampa or New York? This game, Game 6, is in Tampa. If there is a Game 7, it will be back in New York at Madison Square Garden. We got another new subscriber, little Jason sub. Says, hope the Rangers win. Jason, thank you so much for subscribing, my friend. We do appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that like button while you're here as well. We thank you for finding us and hanging out with us. Rangers start the power play off. They're 0 for 1 tonight, had no shots on it. They're 4 for 15 in the series. As now Panarin gets it. Panarin drops off. Slap shot by Zibanejad. Goes wide in the net. Now to Fox. Back to Zibanejad. Now to Fox again in the left faceoff circle. Fox over to Panarin. Panarin waits, still has it, circles back, holds it again on the right faceoff circle. Panarin still playing with the puck. Gets it off the boards and back to Fox at the top of the blue line. Fox gets it over to Panarin. Panarin, slap shot by Fox through traffic. It gets blocked. Lightning trying to clear it there. Rangers regain the puck. Minute 20 to go on the power play. Fox, slap shot by Zibanejad. That one's deflected by Kreider, but Vasilevsky makes the save. And Nick Paul's going to try to back in out of the zone. He still cannot get it out. Finally does. May have a breakaway. He does. Nick Paul on a breakaway comes in. Tries to take a shot at a good stick lift there by Adam Fox. Nick Paul looking for a short-handed breakaway, but a good defensive play there by Fox. Panarin now back into the zone for the Rangers. Over to Kreider. Kreider slows it up, gets it to Zibanejad. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Zibanejad gets it over to Jacob Trouba. Now to Panarin. Panarin back to Trouba. Now a slap shot by Zibanejad and a great save by Vasilevsky and he'll cover. 40 seconds to go in the Ranger power play. 6:55 to go in the third. As Zibanejad, it took him until 6:55 to go in the third to finally get his first shot on goal. And then Kreider, he had that deflection, and I think that deflection ended up actually not hitting the net there on that, but I digress. Okay, what about the team I made up, the Wolves versus the Blues? How many games? Wolves in 4. Wolves in 4, HPF. Hey, we're happy for New York, but you don't deserve the dynasty. Well, still a lot of time left. I will say the Rangers, just like Toronto, are a few moves away from dethroning some of the Eastern beasts. I think you could say about a lot of the teams in the East. Wolves, my second favorite jersey. Toronto has been snake bit. In many ways, they have a shot there and they score! And I believe it's Frank Vatrano off the face-off. He fired it through a screen and with 6:53 to go in the third, the Rangers have tied it at 1. Wow! So the Rangers, who only have scored on the power play in the last several games, finally find a way to get it past Vasilevsky, and the Rangers have tied it. So Kopp wins the face-off with just a great 1-T from Frank Vatrano. Just a beautiful slapper, beating Vasilevsky glove side, and the Rangers have tied it. Vassy just being a wall. Well, not there, as that one fooled him and in. You are better than ESPN. Way better. Thank you, Avionics. I appreciate it. Jets versus Avs. Avs in 3. Shannon says, come on, Valley. Then Sean says, goal. Woo. He's pumped up. So is EMoy. Sean likes it. I love it. I want some more of it. I try so hard. Can't rise above it. It's just, wow, now it's a game. Kucherov beats over to Stamkos. Stamkos with a shot. Oh, my goodness. No, they score. Steven Stamkos. And the Lightning have taken the lead again. But hold on a second. The ref is looking at it. This may have been goaltender interference. I'm not sure, but at the moment, the Lightning have taken the lead again. And again, it's Stamkos. Jeez. That is unbelievable. We'll see it again here. A shot was stopped. It popped up in the air, and it hit. I'm so confused here. I don't even know how to describe this. So Stamkos takes the shot. Shesterkin doesn't get all of it, and it actually goes under his arm and in. But the question is this goalie interference? That is the question right now. Lil J subs like, get loud. We might be going to OT. Get hype. We'll see. We'll see. ABX says, let's go. Bruh. Sean, hell yeah. There's no way. Damn, still think the Bolts will walk away winners either tonight or next game. We'll see. Stammer again. Let's go. Jeff says it's a great game. Avionics says it's a good goal. I have the game on mute, so I'm not sure. Refs are looking at it right now. This is a big moment in the game. Big moment. Big moment. I don't think it was kicked in. The question for me is that, are they calling this goalie interference? But I think Stamkos may have just gotten the call. It is a good goal. So the Lightning, less than 30 seconds after the Rangers tied it, they regained the lead. It's 2-1 Lightning with 6:32 to go in the third. Wow. Andy, we're not getting a shootout. It's not possible. HBS says, bruh. Oh, yeah. No, we're not getting a shootout. Liam Wolf says, sorry, I'm late. Liam, no worries, man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Make sure to leave a like on the stream while you're here. Better late than ever. Sean's not happy. Anthony is. Avionics says it's a good goal. Andrew says goal. Yes, sir. Bruh. Like I said, 2-1. I just had the wrong side. Could be right, Sean. Andrew says, wow. But Lightning does strike twice as Stamkos strikes twice with his second of the night. The captain leading by example. I was about to say on the actual play, what a gorgeous save by Shesterkin, but it wasn't. Stamkos' second goal of the night, his 41st career playoff goal. And the Lightning are back up in front. Avionics says, yes, sir. Neil, who said shootout? There's no shootout about it. No, I didn't say shootout. It was Andy said shootout for some reason. I think he meant shootout in the way it's a shootout, and I thought he was talking about an actual shootout. Love your commentary, real deal, Neil. Thank you, Andrew. Shannon's loving it. JC says, come on, guys, no quit. Stammer time. Leah Lowenstern is back in the chat saying, I'm back. Good to see you again, Leah. Hope you're doing well. Leah, don't forget to hit the like button while you're here. Lightning, US. So, but there will be a shootout. There will not be a shootout. It's now an opportunity. Feeds it in front, and a great diving save by Shesterkin. Tried to feed it in front. Brandon Hagel gets robbed as the Lightning nearly got the 2-goal lead. Where did you get goalie interference? I looked at it because, again, Shesterkin made the original stop, and then he got hit and the puck went in. That was my original Jean. That was the only reason why I said it. I thought it was goalie interference, but I was wrong. HBF says, I got to go. See you, man. No worries, HBF. We'll see you in the next live watch along. Hopefully in a couple hours today. Nice wrister from Shesterkin is covered. Well, by Kucherov is covered by Shesterkin, excuse me. 5:16 to go in this one. Rangers tied it on the power play, but less than 30 seconds later, the captain, Steven Stamkos, his second of the game, gives the Lightning the lead back at 2-1. Stammer Hammer. My good buddy Andrew is in the chat. He says, damn. Shannon says, scream, Neil. I've been screaming, man. Andrew says, hi, Neil. What's going on, man? Good to see you. I was going to say, that looked clean. No, I mean, when I saw it again, slow motion and everything, it was a good goal. Liam says, I said 2-1 Lightning in my head. All right, fair enough, Liam. Andrew says, let's go Rangers. Avionics will be right back. Says, come on. Yes, I to East to see Z Neil just scream. Nice. Stamkos might get a Hattie. We'll see. OMFG. Unless the Rangers are brought back to life, one more Tampa goal and that is all. I do agree. Tampa in 6 versus Avs. Jacob already talking about the Cup final, and this one's not over yet. But wow, what a turn of events in the last minute, almost minute and a half there. Rangers got the power play. They scored thanks to Frank Vetrano. But then less than 30 seconds later, Stamkos gets a partial breakaway, is able to get one just past the glove of Shesterkin and in. And the Lightning take the lead back. Well, Jason Sub says, bro, Stamkos punched Igor's glove and his PSD hit the goalie. Yeah, see, that's the only thing I was arguing. But again, when you see it, Shesterkin didn't have full control of the puck, and then it ended up going under him anyway and in. So that's why they said it was a good goal. So I'm really not against it, but it sucks that it had to kind of come to that situation. Andy says Avs in 7. Nice prediction. Jacob already saying bye to the Rangers, but still got a lot of time left. Avionics is back. Andy's saying, hey, Hood bye. Hood bye. Interesting. Stamkos. That Lightning top line of Kucherov, Palat, Stamkos combined for 5 of the team's 6 points tonight. Kucherov's got 3 goals, 5 assists. Palat's got 4 goals, 4 assists. And Stamkos, with 2 goals tonight, now has 5 goals and 2 assists. Why don't they challenge that? I think they probably should have to see what happened. But again, Jason, the only problem with that is if the Rangers challenged it and it was still a good goal, then the Lightning would have gone on a power play while still being up 2-1. So that was the difficult decision. JC says, good year, guys. I'm honored to be a Rangers fan. We'll be back better than ever next year. I know of it. Dude, it's not over yet. 5:16 to go, JC. Don't give up hope yet. Like I said, JC, Rangers, couple good moves, they will be a force. They can be in the future, that's for sure. That's for sure. Going nuts with this game, it's been wild, man. So we have a stoppage of play right now because I think one of the boards near the penalty box is a little messed up, so they're actually making a little bit of a change to it. They're fixing it, so we have a little bit more of a stoppage of play here, but still 5:16 to go in the third. Lightning up 2-1. 2 goals from Steven Stamkos. And a power play goal from Frank Petrano has been the difference in this one. You must spell like a beast. Thank you. I would like to think I do. Glass is broken. Thank you, Andrew, for that. Appreciate it, buddy. He says, all I wish is a goal for the Rangers. Well, they still have 5:16 to go to get the next one to force overtime. Andrew says, I'm stressed. I can understand that. Oh, yeah, who broke the glass? I'm not sure exactly, but we're back to the action here. Face-off won by the Rangers. And the Rangers played in their own zone here. 5 minutes to go in the third. We got exactly 5 minutes to go. Copp now at the center ice. Now gets over to Lafreniere. Lafreniere into the offensive zone. Trying to wrap it around the boards, and he does. That pass in front, and that one's blocked. Lafreniere with a sharp angle try that goes right to the right side. Jacob Trouba now fires it at the net and goes wide again. Andrew Copp now with it. Gets it over, and the Lightning chip it out. Kucherov trying to get a step on Miller. Miller fighting with Kucherov, and Miller wins that battle. Just in spite of Jacob, I'm going Avs in 6. All right. Loving these playoffs because it's the Cup. Absolutely. So is Jason. If the Rangers get another goal, would make my parlay look amazing. That's awesome. JT says, I'm at a Tampa game, but the fans are over until it's over. So nervous. It's nerve-wracking with it being a 1-goal game. My key's still working. I used to have a tablet mode just for that. No worries. My Pops is in the chat. No Strangers fan here, but I do think they have a good argument for goalie interference. I do agree as well. You could have made an argument for that. Less than 4 minutes to go in this one. I can't take this anymore. I'll be back. All right, Andrew. We'll see in a bit. I think the layoff for the Avs is a bonus. It could be as a shot there from the sharp side is blocked. Just give me as that puck comes down to the other zone. Sorry about that. As now the Rangers come back the other way. Rangers had 27 comeback wins in the regular season, which was the second most. They have 4 in the playoffs, which is tied for the second most. As we get an icing here against the Rangers. I had to put on my Zuccarello jersey for this. That's a classic Rangers one. I'm crying too scared. Do not cry, Jason. It's nerve-wracking, though. This is what the Stanley Cup playoffs brings on. Capitals are out, so I'm not stressed at all. Just chilling and enjoying. I'm not stressed either because I'm not a fan of either one of these teams. Stamkos tonight looking like he could be the hero for the Lightning in this one. Sean says pull going soon. I would imagine in the next minute and a half, they will probably pull Shesterkin, Sean. Avionics says, my phone said 3-1 final. Weird. A little bit of foreshadowing, maybe? It's a little strange. Rangers win the faceoff at center ice. Zibanejad dumps it into the zone. Shots are currently 30-19 in favor of the Lightning. That is very weird. Rangers in the zone. Zibanejad over to Miller. Miller whiffed on the pass, and it comes back out of the zone. 3 minutes exactly to go in this one. Lightning still up 2-1. I think the Avs layoff is not a bonus. We'll see. We'll see either way when the cup final gets underway. That was yesterday. Well, that was game 5. That was the score in game 5. Could we get it again here in game 6? We'll see. 2:40 and ticking to go in the third. Rangers come back into the offensive zone. Drop it off the credit. He takes a shot. It gets blocked. Sergachev wraps it around. Panarin gets it now for the Rangers. Panarin tries to get over to Kreider, but it's taken away by Stamkos. Fires it off the boards and out. This may be an icing. Who's going to get there in a foot race? Palat may have a step, and he's able to get there. Good hustle by Palat. Feeds it to Kucherov with a shot, and he shot it over the net. Oh, high riser there from Kucherov. Looking to end it on that one, but no good. And now the Lightning will set it up here. 2:10 to go. Deflects off of Kucherov and into the Rangers zone. Shesterkin plays it behind his own net for Fox. And here we go. 2 minutes to go in this one. Lightning still up 2-1. The Lightning hold on. They go to the Stanley Cup Finals. Rangers trying to hold up, trying to find a way to at least force overtime. Gets it over. Here come the Lightning again. Nick Paul chips it into the left corner. Harry and Trouba get there. Now it chips over to Keandre Miller. Now to Lafreniere. Lafreniere chips it over to Kopp, but it gets taken away by Paul and he'll dump it back in. And actually, Shesterkin has to play it. 90 seconds to go in this one. Here we go. 1:25 to go. Taken away by Chiarelli. Chiarelli now gets around a defender. This is good. The Lightning are not allowing Shesterkin to get pulled yet. Killing clock. Zibanejad trying to get it over to Miller. He does. Now to Panarin. Panarin looks to come up. Panarin now will chip it around. Gets around a defender. 1:08 to go in the third period. Shesterkin goes to the bench. Extra attacker on for the Rangers. 1 minute to go in this one. Here we go. Now chipped over. Panarin tries to keep it in, but he cannot. For Toronto goes back. Gets it over to Fox. 50 seconds to go in this one. Panarin leaves it to Kopp. Kopp takes a shot that gets blocked. Sergachev, he backhands it. Tries to get out of the zone. Rangers continuing to keep it in. Kreider now with it. Kreider loots it for a moment, regains it over to Kopp. Now top of the point, Panarin. Panarin with a wrist shot. That one's patted aside by Vasilevsky. Now the Rangers keep it in. 30 seconds to go. Panarin now with it. Panarin over to Fox. Panarin with a slap shot. That one gets blocked to the corner. Zibanejad back to Panarin again. Now to Zibanejad. Zibanejad back to Panarin, top of the blue line. Now a slap shot from Zibanejad, and that one deflects up and out of play. 15.1 to go in this one. Lightning holding on. Some good blocks and some good saves from Vasilevsky. 15 seconds to go again. Everybody's saying there was a goal. There is no goal. It's still 2-1 right now. We'll see if it gets 3-1. 3-1 was the score of game 5. As that shot wasn't blocked. He just missed it. Zibanejad just missed it. Timeout by the Rangers here, and this is it. This is it. Well, they call me Mystic Mac because I predict these things. Nice. Anytime for Vass and Igor to shake hands. And Tom, well, we'll see. We'll see if the Rangers have one last miracle in them, as Gerard Gallant is at the end of his bench talking to Ray Ferraro. Not sure exactly what's going on here. My phone says there's a goal. There is no goal right now. 16.1 to go. Still 2-1 Tampa. I don't know if, you might be right in a little bit. We'll see. Rangers fans who are at this game hoping that their team has one less miracle goal in them to force overtime. Right now, guys, it is still 2-1. Yes, the wine is now gone. So let's see if I'll have to refill it in a couple minutes. So here we go. Face off to the right of Vasilevsky, to the left of your screen. This is it. Say yes for a miracle for the Rangers. One last drink. That's what I had. We'll see. Face off won by the Rangers. Zibanejad now to Fox. Fox, slap shot by Zibanejad, and a good pad save there by Vasilevsky. 7 seconds to go. Chernak chips it behind the net. Over to McDonough. Rangers trying to control it. 2 seconds left. 1 second left. And that is it. The Tampa Bay Lightning are moving on for the third straight year to the Stanley Cup Finals as they knock off the New York Rangers by the final of 2-1 and win the series in 6. Ladies and gentlemen, Avs versus Lightning in the 2022 Stanley Cup Finals. What a finish there. And you know what? Even though this is hard for me to say as a Devils fan, I do have to tip my cap and raise my stick to the New York Rangers. What an absolutely unbelievable ride that they had throughout the entire playoffs, coming just 2 wins shy of making an improbable run to the Cup final. But their journey ends 2 wins shy, and they get knocked out by the 2-time defending Stanley Cup champions. And now the Lightning will get an opportunity to see if they could go for a 3rd straight Stanley Cup championship. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals will be on my birthday, June 15th, in Colorado. Avs against the Tampa Bay Lightning. God damn it. Boo. Tampa 3-peat. We'll see. Andrews waving by the Rangers. Avionics got to go. No worries. No worries, Avionics. Thank you for hanging out with us. Take the L out of Lover. It's over. They did have a good run. They did. What's going on, Erica? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for saying hi. We do appreciate it. Appreciate your support always. Make sure to smash the like button while you're here. Really appreciate it. All right, guys, I apologize to all the administrators now and all the people I have met in this group. The gloves are off, and I apologize for my language in advance. Jean, I'm all for it, man. I'm excited. As now we see the team shaking hands. Avionics saying bye to the Rangers. Dad's birthday coming up. Yep, this Wednesday, the 15th, which is game 1 of the Cup Final. It'll be my birthday. Night, guys. See you Wednesday. See you Wednesday. Handshakes. Blues are the only team that game the Avs a series. Preferred Tampa, but really neutral. Jason, unfortunately, is done. Sorry about that. Kucherov and Shesterkin giving each other a hug. Ryan McDonough knocks off his forward team and gets a chance for a 3rd straight cup. Gets some shaking of the hands as well. This was a great series, man. I kind of wish it had gone 7, but at the same time, the Lightning, man, they just keep moving on. They just keep winning series and putting it out. Oh, my best friend, Steve Durso, in the chat. What's going on, Steve? Good to see you, man. Make sure to smash the like button while you're here. He says, New York Rangers, Glasgow Rangers, Chippendale Rescue Rangers. It don't matter. Tampa in 6. Love it. Love it, Steve. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for letting me in the stream, though, but I'm going to cry in bed. Jason, sorry that you got to do that, man, but thank you so much for finding this stream and hanging out with us. Hopefully we'll see you when we do the streams for the Cup Final, man. Thank you. Honestly, Strangers did not show up for this game, and to me, the right team is moving on. But you hate to see it decided by such a controversial call. Yeah, you really do. It really does suck. It does suck that it ends up that way. And Shesterkin, it's not his fault. He did damn everything this entire playoff year, and the Rangers got to find a way to give him more support because this was absurd, man. Cheers to the Bolts, Thunderstruck. More cheers from Andy. Jean says it's going to be a great series. 12 years out for the Avs. Tampa going for the 3rd. I would love to be sitting next to Sakic this entire Cup series. It's going to be one hell of a series. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for me tonight for this live watch along. Thank you guys so much for another great stream tonight. This was so much fun. Thank you for all the likes, the new subscribers, the donations, the interactions, and thank you to the teams for a great game and a great series. This was so much fun. Don't forget, as always, to like and subscribe to the channel. We do live watch-alongs of every team in the NHL. We will be live streaming the Stanley Cup Finals. I promise you that 100%. So make sure you guys do that. Also, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the new live watch-alongs that we do. Follow the Hockey Podcast Network on every social media platform at HockeyPodNet. Go check out all the podcasts. We cover every team in the NHL. And go check out my podcast, the Devil's State of Mind podcast, which covers the New Jersey Devils. New episodes every Monday and Thursday, wherever you listen to podcasts. So make sure you go check that out. Follow our podcast on Twitter at Devil's State, Instagram at Devil's State of Mind, and like us on Facebook. Follow me on my personal Twitter at THENVPSHOW and my personal Instagram at NVPQB11. Going to be an exciting series. Thank you, Neil. Another cup of vino. Rock on, Ramon. Rock on indeed. Before we go, we're going to look at the predictions that all of you gave tonight. We had 20 different people give predictions tonight. And we'll see here. I'm just taking a quick look. And I'm going to go with Boomannis. Boomannis was exactly correct. He went 2-1 Tampa. And that was back like almost 2 hours ago. Boomannis, shout out to you, man, for getting it exactly right tonight, man. You are a boss. And thank everybody for doing this. Shout out to Liam as well. I know it was late, but he also said 2-1 Lightning. But Boomannis definitely got it going on. Rock on. What a hell of a game. Andrew says Avs at 7. We shall see. But thank you so much, everybody, tonight. And we will see you in the next live watch along, which will be Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Colorado Avalanche. Once again, the final score here tonight. The Tampa Bay Lightning move on to the Stanley Cup Finals for the third straight year by knocking off the Rangers in 6 and winning this one by the final score of 2-1. Like I said, wrong side of teams, at least I had the score right. Betacola prediction said, have fun playing the Avalanche. Lightning, you suck. Betacola, don't forget to leave a like on the stream while you're here, man. Appreciate you and thank you for hanging out with us. Andrew says, let's go Avs. So, and Andrew says, no 3P. We shall see. Everyone continue to be the awesome people that you are. And as I always say at the end of every live watch along, make sure to rock on.